was on Twitter. It was Caribou. You know who Caribou is?
I'm sorry, bro.
She said she has two options: streaming or
Streaming or OnlyFans.
It was the one. She said selling pussy.
She said selling pussy.
It's a great start.
All right.
These mics are hot.
Welcome to the 5th episode of the Foul Language Podcast. We are back on another lovely Sunday. We got our co-hosts. We got who down here?
Beans.
Wood.
I'm Liam.
Bird. Bill.
Yeah, we're all back here. We're ready to roll. We're gonna try out our new reporting system. See how it goes. If people took some notes and they want to share out, I mean, we can start on the end down there. I feel like it's fair to let Beans go, considering he probably had the shittiest teams this week.
Is it fair?
I think it's fair.
Is it well?
Yeah, but Beans was
really
he was
bad.
stressing about it all week. He was like, dude, I don't know if I can do this shit. Like, it's fucked.
I mean, what do we want to talk about? Just a little bit about each team?
Yeah.
Even if you don't even have to talk about each team, if you have like anything that you feel like is
interesting
important to
facts.
talk
Something like
about that
highlight
you
or
noticed this
anything?
week, yeah.
Okay. Well, the Raptors played, I think, 3 games this week. Won all 3.
Yeah, they're kind of hooping.
And I think they clinched a spot in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, they've been hooping.
Yeah, they've been playing pretty well.
You know about my dog, Memo Kalashvili?
Yeah,
However his name is. However you say his name.
He's nice.
He's been
Memo
pretty solid,
Kalashvili.
man.
He was hooping. He had 23 and 7 the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big man, right?
Yeah, so they got Scotty Barnes. He's been hooping. B.I.
B.I.'s been great this year. As someone who has him on fantasy and took a risk on him because he's been so injured all the time.
Yeah.
He's been good this year.
It's still early.
R.J. Barrett, he's been playing pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Solid, fun to watch. Other than that,
They
you have the,
really quick. We'll talk. They beat the Hornets, who have been kind of on the up and up and 50-50 sometimes.
Terrible this week.
You'll get to them in a second, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Sixers and they shit on the Raptors the other night in the Cup. So
Yeah.
or sorry, on the Wizards. My bad.
Wizards. Yeah, that was my team.
The
Wizards.
Yeah, you
just
could
got
talk
fucked.
about these plus minuses in a second.
The Wizards got fucked all week.
Yeah, they're top of the seat. They're top of the group in the Cup, Beans, right? I believe.
Yeah, they clinched.
They're
it.
second in the East, right? Like, am I tripping?
No,
They're
they might be. Yeah.
I don't know. They're pretty good.
They are
They're
second
second
in the
in the
East.
East. They're
Wow,
fucking
11
naked.
and 5.
Yeah, they're out here.
Like, we didn't want to believe it, but like, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
our preseason rankings are looking pretty dog shit right now. But
I mean, they got the roster.
The West looks good for us right now, though, but the East is pretty. We kind of fucked that
I
up.
But
said
to
the
be fair-
Raptors weren't bad. I said that.
to be
They
fair,
were
the
horrible.
East is such a coin toss. Like, I feel like they were hard to predict this
That's
year.
why I
too.
was saying
Yeah.
a lot of like I even said the Nets too. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sit here and say hit it with everything, but that was my reasoning is because like
Yeah.
the East is the East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, Beanie. So yeah, Raptors had a good week. All right.
I guess I'll go by best to worst.
Mhm.
I think Denver
Mhm.
was probably the second best team this week. Only going 2-2, so
oh yeah, you had the Nuggets.
Lost to Sacramento, right?
Just Google
they did.
Nugget
They
vibes.
did lose to Sacramento.
They did. Russell Westbrook is.
I'm not sure how. They were up by a lot for a while, and then they let it go at the end there. But Aaron Gordon getting the injury.
Yeah, that's gonna be something to watch for sure. Me and Bill were talking about that.
That injury.
No, who was talking about that with me?
Hamstring
It's me
strain,
and Beans,
right?
actually, yeah.
Hamstring strain.
We were
yeah.
talking about how so now Jokic is gonna. I mean, his numbers this week were unfucking believable. He's been playing at a high level again. He's back to being like
44 and 13.
yeah, just some absurd
Right.
shit, and that's only gonna keep going up without Aaron
What
Gordon.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Like
But yeah, just Jokic and Jamal pretty
Mhm.
much from here on out.
Yeah.
But
I think one player to watch for them. I mean, Cam Johnson's had a really rough start to the
yeah.
year.
I
Now
was
that Aaron
saying.
Gordon's out, I would like to see him
right.
be more aggressive and take more shots. I mean,
Yeah.
you obviously have Jokic, so you don't want to take
Right.
too much away from him. But like, Jokic is a playmaker too. I know he drops 40, so it doesn't feel like he is all the time. But like,
Right.
he averages fucking like damn near 11 assists too. Like he makes plays, and so I would like to see Cam Johnson take a bigger step.
Yeah.
And like, which is honestly like, I know we talk about injuries as a bad thing, but there are times right where injuries can kind of be a blessing. Like having Gordon Hayward and Kyrie get hurt that year, we talk about it all the time, right?
Minutes.
Yeah. And so for someone like Cam Johnson to get more minutes now and to get more opportunity, especially come playoff time, once he gets comfortable in that system, like he should be much better than he's playing. Like
I thought
Yeah.
it would have been.
It
Yeah.
takes,
Well, it's
it
like a
takes
new
time.
team, new situation that he's in. And even last
Yeah.
night, when he went down, I could see that he had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He was 7 for 11 from the field and
Yep.
4 for 7 from 3. He also had a block. So he played pretty well when he saw Gordon go down. It's just a matter of him being consistent within this team's
I do agree.
system. That they
Yeah,
have.
when Derek White first came to the Celtics, like it wasn't crazy immediately. Like he had
Mhm.
some decent games, but he wasn't really good until like late into that playoff run against the Heat.
Yeah.
So like he's in like a kind of that 3-4 like option role. So like I
Mhm.
feel like it takes time to be in that role because that role's weird because your shots can vary a lot.
Yeah.
With that team.
Mhm.
So
100%.
Yeah, they've been hooping. Other than that,
yeah.
Who do I have again?
I know. I have to put my shit up too.
Who's the
I
next
have to
best
keep
team?
going back and forth.
I think
Yeah.
okay, the Clippers. I think
Clippers?
Clippers are the best team after them.
Which is
Which
fucking
is
crazy to say.
crazy, 'cause the Clippers have
It's
been-
off the back of
outside
James
of
Harden.
Harden, the
But
Clippers have been
Harden-
Harden's numbers.
Harden-
It's actually only been Harden.
Have y'all seen the meme of like the
And
train and it's like the Clippers like protect or it's Harden like protecting like the
Like the
OKC from getting the
Spider-Man
pick
meme?
and shit.
Harden had 55
Yeah.
points the other day.
And they lost.
So does OKC have their pick?
No, they won that game that he had 50, didn't
Oh
they?
wait, no, did he? What's
Yeah.
that game?
It was that.
No,
that
it
was
wasn't
one.
that game. You're right.
Was
What's
that
that?
game?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it
I
was.
was watching
Yeah,
this
yeah.
game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're still losing some games where he has like fucking 40.
Motherfucker didn't just have 50. He had 55, 17, and
He had
10
27 in the first
17.
assists.
Wait,
yeah.
no, isn't that
Oh no, sorry.
that's shots, right?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
this
no,
is
so
the
he- yeah, it's
I
so
was
backwards. That
Yeah,
fucked me
right.
up,
This is
too.
fucking crazy.
So,
Who
like, no way he
organized
had
this
17
shit?
assists with 55 points.
Yeah.
Get the
I
fuck
was
out
watching
of
that
here.
Yeah.
game. He didn't pass the ball that much.
You don't have 17
Yeah.
assists on the
That
fucking
shit,
He was putting
Clippers.
them
that
bitches
shit
up.
is bugging. I don't know why that shit is showing up like that, but you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Beans. Other than that, though,
Still
I mean, they are pretty
It's
ass,
him
though,
and
huh?
Zubac. That's
Yeah.
it.
Holy fuck,
Yeah,
their
Zubac's
shit.
It really is just him and Zubac. I've seen a few.
Didn't he
of their
hoop in
games.
this game too? He like went off in this game as well.
31. Yeah.
John Collins.
I think he had 30. all
31.
week. Yeah.
You know.
John
In-
Collins has been playing pretty well as well too.
Yeah,
he's been pretty
He
shit.
hooped in the second
I
half
was
against
just
the
He's
C's,
not
too.
bad, but he's not.
I think it's the
this season.
situation that he's in right now because we saw him last season hooping his fucking taint off.
I was
Now-
just about to say that. Like, I
He
think
was
he's
hooping.
been very underwhelming for me. I think he was coming in here. He should, with the roster they have right now with Kawhi out, he should be like a second option, and he is not producing like it. Like in my opinion, I think his numbers have been really mediocre to start the year.
I don't know if they saw him as a second option coming
I was
in.
gonna say I think
No,
Zubac,
but-
That's what I
Zubac
was
or Beal
thinking.
was gonna be the second option if Kawhi was out.
But I'm saying with the roster they have right now with
Yeah.
Beal out for the year and no Kawhi, he should be
I'd
someone
probably
that
say
is
it's
beginning
Zubac,
more
but
numbers.
after that I would say it's
Two
him.
options.
Yeah, I agree.
But I see what you're saying.
I mean, 9 points minus 18.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not good enough.
It's not great.
The game they won the other night, he put up 10 points.
He is one of the few players on that roster, though, besides James Harden and Zubac, that I can see when they play, he actually puts in a lot of effort. He's not playing great, but he
Yeah.
will go nose to the pavement to get the ball, get a possession.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Harden
just
had
the
41
start.
that game.
41, 11,
Yeah,
and
he
14.
capped all
That
week.
was the other game I was
Yeah.
thinking about because I was like, I thought
I knew he had a triple double this week, but I couldn't
Yeah.
remember what game it was. Yeah, it was that.
you pulled up to 55. I was like, I thought he had 40 that game. It's like,
Yeah.
oh no, it's a different game.
Yeah, he capped this
Fuck.
week.
He was
Shout
looking
out
like
James Harden.
Houston
Yeah.
Harden.
His stats are crazy.
Yeah. Okay, I guess next. I think the Jazz might have been the next best team there.
Oh, shit.
They're not very good, as we
They have
know.
an interesting roster though.
They're fun to watch, but they can't win.
How's Keontae been doing?
Hooping his ass
Keontae
off.
George.
Tough.
George.
Markkanen's tough, obviously.
It's him and
Markkanen's
Laurie.
averaging 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Up
he's-
at least this week. He had like 40. I think he had like 47 or 37. One of the
Fuck.
two. He had a good game.
My dog Zvi Mikhailuk has been putting up buckets for them. Every time I see him, he's in double digits. He used to just be a bench rider on the fucking C's, but
He's doing his thing over there. Still high scoring. Don't win.
Yeah.
yeah.
Keontae did hit a fire buzzer beater though.
I think
other
if the
night.
Jazz were in the East, they'd be like in the playoffs.
I can see
But-
that.
I mean, it sucks they lost Kessler too, because Kessler was playing,
Yeah.
had a really, really good
It's
start to
like-
the year, and they had a really good chance of being a top defense with him anchoring it. But he obviously got hurt, and since then their defense has been pretty mid.
It's just Nurkic getting boards.
Yeah, and
Not
even
really
then,
defense.
and Nurkic is
Yes.
notably a horrible defender too. Even though,
Yeah. Nurkic
if you
is
stat
like-
watch, like I feel like you could be like, oh, he's doing his thing. He is such a horrible fucking defender. He
Yeah,
gets
seeing him
so
on the
lazy.
floor.
Like,
He just wants the board. Hopes they miss.
yeah. What game did Keontae hit that game winner the other night though? Hold on, I know I saw that shit and it was tough as fuck. Who were they
It might have
playing?
been earlier.
Oh, it was against the Bulls. No, it was
Yeah,
Sunday night
double
after
overtime.
after we
That was the
recorded.
Sunday
Yeah,
we
double
yeah.
overtime fucking game. That game was crazy.
Yeah, it was a.
There were
fire
so many
fucking
crazy games this night.
Yeah,
there was
was
like
it-
3 different
it was 3
overtime games
OTs, right?
happening at once.
game.
It was a
It
good
was
game.
insane.
Yep.
I remember I was in the group chat that night heavy. Beans is with it. Beans is on it. I was like,
with
damn,
it.
I didn't know Beans is locked in.
I was on fucking League Pass watching every game.
Yeah, I was watching a couple.
Yeah, I mean that game that they had.
47, yeah,
Yeah,
there it
Laurie
is.
put up 47 as well.
God damn.
Keontae George at 33. Yeah.
God
Fun to
damn.
watch.
They're, those two are like honestly not a bad duo, and they're both young. And I know people are saying to try and flip Laurie because this team has nothing to play for, and Laurie should probably play on a contender at this point. And there's a lot of contenders that could use him, but like realistically, like the Jazz are not a bad. If Kessler was healthy, they'd have at least 2 more wins. I would
I'm
say.
saying their
Yeah.
roster is interesting.
Like, They'd be
saying, bro.
yeah. I think they have a lot of potential.
They could
but
be about 500.
Absolutely.
yeah.
They still have Collier, right? Isaiah Collier.
Yeah, he didn't play to start the year though. He was hurt. He came back. He's been playing pretty well since he's been back though.
Yeah, I heard when he first got back, they weren't playing him much. It's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's just because Keontae was playing so well, and they were trying to get Ace Bailey his touches.
Yeah, too many mouths
So
feed.
they were just trying to get two
I like
people.
that. That's a very
but
good point.
Yeah. All right, who's next? I think the Pacers. We can go to the Pacers.
Pacers are
Let's
fucking
look at
these dog shit
phenomenal.
fuckers.
They got Matherin back, and they got Nemhard back.
Nemhard's been looking good.
Nemhard had a
Nemhard's been hooping.
career high, I think, last game. It was like
Nemhard's been
30
hooping.
something with a couple
Yeah,
assists.
32 and
nice.
8. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been pretty fun to
Still
watch.
lost though.
They still lose every
Mhm.
game. I think they got one. They got their second win this week.
That one
Yeah,
doesn't
it was
surprise
against
me.
fucking
a team
Charlotte.
that didn't
yeah.
win at all this week. So
Yeah.
again, hard to watch. Got
Nemhard's
this-
ill though.
Mhm.
Yeah, Nemhard.
Like
Spin
his
cycle.
tape is gonna be crazy.
Ben
this
Mathurin
year.
though, 24 and 12.
Yeah, they've been playing all right, but they're still shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Jay Huff dropped 20 the other night. Okay.
Jay Huff's been playing pretty well. Okay.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
Jay
hold on.
Huff only dunks reverse.
Yeah. I seen he had one straight up face dunk and he put it on someone's fucking dome piece. That was ridiculous. I don't remember who he dunked on.
Yeah,
He put that shit down.
the Pacers are such a weird team because now they have everybody back other than Tyrese. They even have TJ back, who I know was hurt to start the year too, and they still just look really
well,
lost.
They also don't have Miles
Yeah.
Turner this year. So
I know that's what everyone they had on their team.
And they had like
but-
a shit spell last year too. At the beginning of the year, like they were not great last year, if I remember correctly.
No, they weren't. Tyrese
And
Tyrese was
they were very
looking like a
frustrated.
horrible
Like
player.
they looked crazy, coming off of the Eastern Conference Finals run, and yeah, they're kind of doing that again this year, but without Tyrese, so it's rough.
yeah,
I don't
it
think
is.
they belonged in the finals last season anyway, to be honest. And I think even if Tyrese was here, this might sound real bold, but I think even if Tyrese was here, they wouldn't be in the position that they're in right now, but they still wouldn't be looking great. It would be underwhelming coming off of their finals season.
It probably would be underwhelming because that was such a high to go fucking Game 7.
It
with the
reminded me
Thunder.
of like a college tournament that I was
Yeah, it was a
watching.
Cinderella.
Yeah, literally.
Somehow winning every game, every
Yeah.
series.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
Tyrese that won them every
Well,
game.
yeah, but now Tyrese isn't here. But I'm saying if he was still here, I don't
I
think
know
much
Miles
would be
Turner's different for them too.
Losing Miles Turner, I think, was a bigger hit than losing
More
Halliburton
than
for the
they
year
thought they were gonna
You
because
probably don't lose him with Tyrese.
Yeah, he probably stays.
If they win, they don't lose him.
Yeah, it sucks. Just like
I don't know. He seemed like he wanted out of there.
You think regardless if Tyrese got hurt, you think he was going to
Miles Turner's comments have
That's
been
true.
very much like he did not want to be
Yeah,
there.
no,
His
you're
stupid,
right.
corny close in the book thing, and it seems like
Yeah.
him and Tyrese didn't get along. He kind of threw shade at him earlier in the year.
I guess
like-
he kind of has been throwing jabs.
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
He was talking crazy.
But like, yeah, I think losing him was a big loss. I think even if Tyrese was healthy, I think they'd be a lot better than they are because the East is kind of weak. Like they're not losing games to like some of these teams they've lost to this year because there's some pretty horrible losses. They've been getting like blown out. Like I think they're not losing 152 to 128 to the Jazz
Yeah, no,
if
that's not
Tyrese is
happening.
there. Like that's
They're
just
not
not.
losing to the Nets.
No,
Like,
exactly.
come on.
You know what I mean? So like there's, but I do agree without a consistent center, that team just looks rough. And Miles Turner, as much shit talk as he gets sometimes, he is still a very good player,
Yeah,
especially
he is,
defensively. He
yeah.
can anchor a
And
defense.
he can
and-
shoot the three. So
yeah.
he can do a
Anybody
lot.
in the league would take him if he was available.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
think people just
what
want him
happened.
to be like that next like tier of like all-star,
Mhm.
like all NBA.
I don't
player,
think he'll
which,
ever
like,
reach that.
Yeah.
He hasn't broken through to, but you can't
Yeah.
say that he's not like a really good like contributor on
Yeah.
every team
Oh,
he's
yeah.
fucking on.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
I agree.
100%.
All right, last team, the Hornets.
Oh yeah.
Another shit stain of a team.
They got a situation with
But-
LaMelo Ball, I've been hearing.
Con Canupo
They
was
are
balling.
a fun
Con.
team to watch. They got Con Kneppel, who is the leading or
Rookie of
front
the year.
runner of the Rookie of the Year.
He has been as someone who has been fantasy basketball, that motherfucker has been hooping his ass
so
off.
efficient.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Like he does not look
Nasty.
like a rookie. He does not. He looks like he's been in the league for years. Like his game is so smooth. He's clutch. He's not just strictly a scorer like what I feel like people expected him to be coming out of college almost. Like he's getting
he
boards.
looks like a shooter.
He's
on
getting
Duke.
dimes.
Yeah.
Like he's doing literally everything that team needs and they still can't find ways
No,
to
they
win.
can't.
But
He strikes me as a plug-in guy, like a Derek White type of player, where like you can put him in any system. Because in Duke, that team was stacked that he was coming out of. To come in here with this shitty Charlotte team and doing what he's doing on every asset of the game, both sides of the ball is ridiculous. Like
Absolutely.
you said, it does look like he's been in the league for a while. Like VJ Edgecombe, when we first saw that VJ game, holy shit!
Yeah, he looked.
I
Like
thought he was
belonged.
year 3.
That shit was crazy.
And
Yeah.
Like Con is out here
He
making
started
a
off
name for
slow,
himself.
but he's definitely
Oh yeah.
proved why.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they got their guys back too. LaMelo and Brandon Miller are healthy again, and LaMelo's been really mid.
Shit.
Yeah, he's been pretty bad.
He wants to leave, I heard, but he's playing like garbage.
He's so inefficient too. Like his shot selection. We talked about that at the beginning of the year too, about if LaMelo can play winning basketball, and like I think he can, but his shot selection is so fucking bad. Like it is abysmal.
I do agree.
Yeah.
He can shoot them out of games, which is like crazy to say, but I mean, I don't know.
His situation doesn't help.
Yeah.
Who's he had as like an actual vet guy to like help him out throughout the league.
That's what I'm
you know.
saying.
no
Me and
one
Bill were
really.
talking,
Literally no one.
and like, do you guys think that they're gonna shake shit up at some point and make a trade?
I think they're
Like,
gonna trade him
one of
before
their
the
bigger
deadline.
names or bigger pieces just to shake shit up. Like,
I-
me-
Yeah, go ahead.
like me and Bill were saying, like potentially, like I don't know how realistic it would be, like contracts. I don't know all that shit, admittedly, but like because Ja's on the move, like maybe like move like him, like Ja for him, or make a trade with the Grizzlies. Just a hypothetical or some shit like.
John Miles Bridges on the same team would be a criminal.
Fucking crazy.
So let's pray to God that doesn't
Crazy.
happen.
There would be
It's
maximum
crazy, but-
security
but
at
I
every
think
game.
they make a move. They make a move, but Bill is saying they're never healthy. Like,
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what you give them a
I
season
don't
healthy.
think anyone really moves like that. What does that trade do for these teams?
Yeah,
Really,
it's-
like you want an attitude personnel change. It seems like, and
You were just trading the same player for
Very-
the same
very
player. but
similar.
one
That
guy's
trade I don't
6'7".
think
and they're
makes
both
sense.
unhealthy.
Yeah.
So like, really, what the?
I
don't
do
really
think,
change anything.
in my opinion, if I was the GM of that team, I'm probably moving on from LaMelo. As
Yeah.
crazy as this, I like Brandon Miller a lot. He needs to stay healthy. I think he still has a lot of upside though.
Yeah.
And Khan looks great. So you have your two wings for like
Yeah.
the foreseeable future. And I feel like guard play in the league right now is like very open. Like they don't need a superstar guard. If you
No,
get
you
like
really don't.
you have two wings that are going to be stars, and their center play. I mean, Kalkbrenner and Diabate have both been like relatively
Solid.
good.
Pretty
Like they're
good,
honestly.
they do, and not that they're going to be like an all-star ever probably, but like they have rotational pieces that are good. They definitely need, I think LaMelo's time is, I think just sometimes we talked about Ja at the beginning there too. Their time and their situation has passed. Like not everybody can be a franchise player for history and like, or for their whole career. And I just don't think either of those two players are in a situation where they can continue to be
Yeah.
where they are and thrive for themselves and for the team. I think there needs to be
Especially
something.
like this deep into their prime, like
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, it's like the start of their prime, yeah. But like they've been with these teams and have had opportunities to show out and make like statements for the team, and neither of them done that.
Yeah.
Ja probably got closer than LaMelo, but at the end
Ja's
of the
had some
day,
100%
Ja's at
closer.
least had some playoffs.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But Ja's also had teams around him that are good. LaMelo's
Yeah.
never had a team. No
Oh,
iteration
no
of that
way,
Hornets
no
team
way.
was like
LaMelo
good.
has not had
So like I can't even
literally-
blame LaMelo necessarily.
Oh, no,
but
no.
like, yeah, Ja's a different story. I'm
Melo
sick of
just
Ja.
also hasn't
to
been
be honest,
available for like a full year.
Yeah.
He's always injured.
100%.
Like I
to some
think Ja's
extent.
played early in his career more games.
Yeah,
I agree.
100%.
Like, LaMelo, I don't really think I remember a season where he's
No, he's
Nope.
been fully healthy. I don't think he has.
I think LaMelo needs to play with like a number one scorer and become like a pass first player. And I think that would open up his game way more and lend way more to winning, to be honest.
I agree
Yeah,
with that.
I agree.
I think he's in a situation as like Kyrie was in Cleveland, where
Yeah.
before LeBron had gotten there, Kyrie was kind of just in limbo, getting
Just
his
hooping.
buckets. Yeah, he's getting
Tapes were
highlights.
tough.
Doing what he
Yeah.
can.
Like, literally. And then LeBron got there, and what did they do? What, their first season they ended up winning the chip? Or the second season? I don't remember.
Some shit like that.
Something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we also saw Kyrie mature
Mhm.
vastly in that time that LeBron had gotten there.
You know who I think he would actually be a really, really good fit with, which will never happen because it's like inner conference and inner divisions too, is I think him and Giannis could actually be really fun together.
Oh my God.
That would be
Talking about a
crazy.
number one option, like yeah, I think his
Jesus.
playmaking for Giannis would be fucking
Yeah.
And you got you
unreal.
got Miles Turner there too.
Yeah.
Dish it out
True.
to him.
If you don't ship out Miles Turner.
Giannis is
True. You might have to move him for that.
Yeah.
Giannis's gravity alone would do so much for
Yeah.
Melo's game. He could
I
just
think they would be a
take
fun
more of
duo,
the
but-
shots. Yeah.
I think they move shit up in the next 2 years.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
they got to mix some shit up.
I'm hoping they make a move before the deadline or at the
I
deadline.
agree,
I
yeah.
think Ball,
As
LaMelo
a
Ball
basketball
has
fan,
to
I
go.
like that.
Yeah, Ja and Ball have to be off of those teams by that deadline,
Mm-hmm.
or at least by the end of the season.
Or those
It's
organizations.
gonna be
just
an
aren't
interesting
serious.
deadline.
Yeah,
It will be, I think.
yeah.
This deadline's gonna be kind of fucking nuts.
I think it's going to be a big shakeup in the league coming to the deadline.
Yeah, this deadline's gonna be wild.
It's funny though because I feel like we've said that for the last few years. Giannis is always in trade talks, and then nothing of
Nothing
substantial
happens, really.
like
Yeah.
trade value
Last year's
happens.
deadline was crazy.
True, but when
Like-
Giannis is in trade talks, Giannis isn't saying like, "This isn't where I want to be."
But
like, I'm
LaMelo
upset
came
with
out and
the
said he didn't agree with
situation.
that either.
Huh?
LaMelo came out and said that wasn't from him either, though. I know that report came out, but LaMelo came out and straight up called the reporter
Yeah,
up that
just
said
said
that and
it's
said,
cap.
"I never said that. I like being."
yeah.
Yeah.
Which he could just be saving face, but at the same time, like, you're right. I mean, yeah, some players will come out and just be like, "I want the like." Jimmy Butler's like, "I don't want to play here anymore,"
Yeah.
and forces his way out. Giannis, you're right, has never said that.
Yeah.
Giannis has alluded to it at times, but he's like, "No, fuck it. I like playing in Milwaukee."
Yeah, I don't think he's gotten as close to saying it as like Ja, where Ja's
Yeah.
like this
Ja don't give a
situation that I'm
fuck.
in is taking my like happiness for basketball away.
You don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Which, I
At
don't know.
all.
He needs to be out of there. I don't know where he could go at this point with his contract. I don't know who.
Someone will try.
Someone will take a risk on him
Someone
for
will
sure.
try.
I'm not convinced it'll be a contender, though. He might just end up in another shitty situation.
Yeah, another shit
Yeah.
team.
We'll see how that ends up. I actually don't know. But it'll be definitely something interesting to monitor for that team because they need to do something. That team is
Yep.
in shambles over there. But-
Yeah.
All right. Beanie's notes are complete. Wood?
Oh.
You want to go with your notes?
I would
What
love
are
to
you
do
gonna
my notes.
All right.
What
you got? What you got?
I gotta figure out what my teams were. Hold on. I'm just gonna go down the list.
Yeah, that's fine.
The first team I had was the Knicks. They actually have still been in their kind of stall out.
Mm-hmm.
That they're not playing bad, but they're also not
What are
playing
they,
too
like,
great.
fifth right now?
Yeah.
The Knicks are-
Jalen Brunson though
Yeah,
has
he's
been fucking hooping. I've been watching him. He had a
His stat
game.
lines.
If I could find this.
His stat line's been crazy.
Dude,
Put up 33 and 11 last
Yeah,
night.
there we go. That one.
fuck.
Or yeah, yesterday.
And the game before that, I think he had like 28 and 5 and some bullshit. But he's been playing very well. So is Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges still also hasn't missed a game, which is crazy. Just a little fun fact. That's so
he's-
wild.
Is OG out?
I think
OG's been out. Yeah,
yeah,
OG's been
missing time.
yeah.
Yep.
OG hasn't been back.
Didn't
for
he
a
get
little
hurt
bit.
against the Celtics?
I-
Like he couldn't like sit down. Like,
His knee,
he
like
tried to like sit down. He was like, nah.
Yeah.
I feel like OG gets hamstring injuries quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like his hammies give out like almost every year. I feel like.
He's just brolic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if you've seen
He's
his
He's
a
a
big guy.
trunk legs,
brolic ass dude.
that brother could kick a hole through
Yeah.
someone's chest. But yeah,
He's tough though. I like OG.
I think the Knicks have been playing, pretty well. Not as good as we saw them
Yeah,
when
they
they
were-
first got into the season, where we thought they were going to be like
Number
leading
one.
the East for the whole time.
Mhm.
That they quickly fell off from that.
Yeah, it's those expectations, that pressure.
Yeah.
Well, it's also
a
just
little
an
different.
interesting situation because I agree. I think all of us probably all thought like they were going to be like almost like what the Cavs were last year, where they kind of ran the regular season. But I'm starting to wonder if they're like if they're at the point now where they're like, get us to the playoffs and we'll be fine. Like a lot of teams do that.
Yeah.
And in the East, they have leverage to be like, we can be a 5 seed. Obviously, they're going to want home court. They should be a top 4 seed. But they have. I feel like they're probably like fuck the pressure in the regular season because like they're still trying to figure it out. We talked about it a few weeks ago. They have Mike Brown, a new coach. They're still finding out that system. They have a lot of new players. They've got Jordan Clarkson and like
Yeah.
trying to fit everybody in. They're just figuring it out, and I feel like they'll be fine come playoff time. But
I do think
They
the
are
new
very-
coaching
yeah,
does. So sorry. I didn't-
no, you're good.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I do think the new coaching does have a little to do with
Mhm.
it, trying to find it. Cause like it's still crazy when you think about it. They went the farthest they went, and they just like let Tom Thibodeau
I know.
go.
Yeah.
One perk is, I guess they're not playing 80 minutes anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
not sustainable. I mean, even like last year, you could say that they were a relatively healthy team. Like Brunson misses a few games, Cat misses a few games here and there, but like they were healthy. But for a career, I mean, not that it was Tom Thibodeau's fault, but you see what happens with like Derrick Rose and shit too, where like he overplays these guys and like shit happens, and so you do risk injury. So I agree that I think that is a plus. But they did go 1-2 this week. They lost to the Heat
Did not play.
and they
well
lost to the
this
Magic.
Both
They
pretty
beat
good
the
teams, though.
Mavs, but yeah, I mean the Heat and the Magic are both good teams too. Like there's not like it's not bad to be losing to these, but Heat have been very impressive. Yeah,
He'd have been very impressive.
yep. Norman Powell's been an absolute fucking bucket
Norman
this year,
Powell
but
has been playing.
they also did lose to the Heat without Bam Adebayo,
Yeah,
though,
Bam's
which
been out
is
for a little bit, right?
which is
I'm not sure what he
a
had happened,
problem in
but-
my
Yeah,
opinion when you're
especially with
healthy.
all the
But
big men they have.
they also didn't
such
have
a Cat.
they didn't have Brunson that game either. But still, you have Cat who should just kind of take
Cat,
over that
Bridges,
game.
Mitchell
but,
Robinson.
yeah.
Mitchell Robinson only had 2 rebounds, by the way. Is that what that says right there in that game?
No, he had 11.
The last
He
game
had
that I
11.
saw, this brother had 2 rebounds.
Mitchell Robinson's an average player. He gets hyped up. I thought way more of him earlier in his career. He's definitely kind of teetered off and he's just an average role player now at this point, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't think
fully
he's anything
agree.
special.
I fully agree.
Yeah,
On to the
so they
next
had an
one?
interesting week. Yeah, go ahead.
Because fuck the Knicks, because they're shit.
Yeah, fuck New York.
And now here's the big one, the Boston Celtics.
Celtics.
Yeah.
This one,
Oh my
this
God.
one has me angry, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
go right to that Brooklyn Nets game.
Yep.
'Cause
Yeah, and
fourth quarter, I think like 6 minutes left. Michael
watch.
Porter Jr. Jordan decided to go on a
Yeah.
13-1 run,
Mm-hmm.
complete
We
belt
played
to ass,
horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
unlubed to the butt. It was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in a fucking while.
Yeah, it was.
From a player like that, like
I mean, there's something to be said. MPJ's having a good year, I mean, they are a shit team, but he has been playing well. But that was some shit that I don't think he's ever done since fucking high school. Like,
Yeah.
it looked like a hoop mixtape. Like,
On
I
our
was like,
best
what
player
the fuck
as
is
of
going
now.
on
Yeah,
here?
he was hooping.
Yeah.
On Jaylen, he put it on Jaylen Brown's head. He had Derek White looking like he forgot to play defense. Jaylen Brown got back cut multiple times. Like they ran the same play 5 times in a row, and it worked.
Yeah.
Every
crazy.
Yeah, Nick
single
Claxton.
fucking
the Claxton
time.
triple double.
I mean, when you let Nick Claxton get an 18, 12, and 11 triple double against you, you guys are
He had a triple double
yeah,
against
yeah.
us.
You guys are dog shit.
Get the
so.
fuck out of here! I did not know that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't know that either.
The
I didn't know that
Nets.
shit either. I watched 48 minutes.
I
in this
watched
game
the whole
and didn't
game,
know
did
that.
not.
I mean-
I watched 48 minutes.
Hey, had the
Jesus
quietest
fuck.
triple double of all time. What
And then
the
I mean,
fuck?
you look
That
at
shit was
you look at us too. I mean, yes, there's something to be said. MPJ took over and won the game, but then like D White 6 points is not cutting it this year,
What did he
dude.
shoot?
Like you can't. Let me see. Like Derek White can't put up under double digits if we want to win games this year. Like there's just not a world where that's going to be
You
okay
gotta
to be
score at
done.
least 10.
I gotta find this fucking
Holy
game.
fuck, that is zoomed out. Holy
Holy
shit.
Liam. You know I'm blind, brother.
Yeah, brother. Hold on. Brooklyn L. Derek White.
Good
They got
lord,
you
you
doing
were
the
zoomed
most.
in.
Yo, ESPN, you need to fix your fucking website, brother. He shot 14% from 3. That's all I know.
Yeah.
14%.
From the field.
15% from the
Yeah,
field.
he was
Yeah, he was
really,
abysmal. Yeah.
Really
Oh my
bad.
god, this nigga's horrible.
And Peyton was also a minus 33. So I
Minus 33.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
less points than fucking Michael Porter Jr.
Sorry, minus 13. Capped.
Okay, holy
Simons
shit.
was
Still
good
awful,
that game,
but-
though. I will say Simons I thought played pretty good, and I thought he had some plays in the pick and roll that were interesting to me.
Hmm.
And I'd like to see him get more touches doing that and being a facilitator, because if he can contribute in that way, then I think it'll justify to Joe to play him more minutes.
I
So
agree.
he was my bright spot that game because he had 23. He only had 4 assists, but
Mm-hmm.
he had some really good plays to Keita.
What do you guys think? I mean, there was a lot of debate about it in the or before the season started, and there still has been throughout the year. Do we try starting Ant and putting Payton off the bench again? Like, is
Yes,
that something
we
that we
should.
should consider?
Yes.
I
Yes.
100%
I think so.
would.
I think we should.
I think we
Fritz
should have done
clearly
that.
shows that he can play off the bench and be nasty.
Mhm.
And I feel like Simons lately usually kind of plays better when he's in with the starters.
Simons showed he can lead a team when he
Yeah.
was in Portland. That's why I don't
Well,
understand.
I don't know if I would say lead a team. That team was
Lead a
shit.
team.
Yeah,
scoring.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was trash, but he was able to keep their heads above water when they needed to be. They didn't like you switched out Anthony Simons and put Peyton on that team last season. What is that team gonna do? They're gonna be worse than
I mean,
they were. with
they
Simons.
didn't do anything last year
Yes,
to
but
begin
they will
with.
be
but
worse than that team with Simons. I
I
guarantee.
don't know if I would go that far.
I
to be
guarantee it.
fair.
It's
I
I
think
don't
they'd be
think-
similar.
they're
They'd be
close.
sim- they'd be similar, but I
just
think
feel like
Simons
in
is definitely the
fit,
better
I
option.
think
I think yes.
Simons definitely has like higher ceiling of big.
Simons
teams.
is the better player to me.
I think offensively for sure.
I don't
Simons-
think he's a better player.
I think he's the better
I think
player.
offensively.
Well,
for
Peyton's
sure.
played against second.
This season, I would
line
say
players
offensively
his
for
whole
sure.
career.
Peyton's been having a down year. I still think Peyton
Yeah.
brings more as a player than Ant.
Yeah,
than Ant
overall, I
does.
think Peyton.
Overall, yeah, Pritch definitely. Yeah, he's all around. He plays good
I think
defense.
he's a better playmaker than Ant too. But
Yeah, no, that's fair to say. I would say.
I just
think
feel like
there's an
Peyton
argument.
is comfortable off the bench. Like and I'm not saying he can't start because Peyton's had games where he started and been great. I just feel like there needs to be something to change. If you are competing this year, they need to make up their mind on
I
what they're
think the
doing
fit-
too.
I would just personally think in terms of fit. I think Simons fits better in
Yeah.
this starting 5. That's just my.
I also think Peyton can lead a bench unit better than Ant can. Like I think Peyton is comfortable in that role, and I think
He knows the
having
guys.
being a clear-cut 1 for Peyton if he's on the court, I think is better for Ant than Ant. I think Ant is really good off-ball movement too. Like I think Ant can move
Yeah,
off the ball
for
really
sure.
well, and like not that Peyton can either, but like I just think Peyton would be better off the bench just to try. I think that something needs to flip here.
I
That
think so too. He's more
I
comfortable
agree.
off the bench.
it's not sustainable how we're playing basketball right now. Like
No.
we can't have Jalen relying on him to drop 40 a night if we're gonna even try to win a game.
And
Yeah,
Just to
no,
blow
I
it in the
agree.
fourth, like we can't. Like Jalen put up 26. He didn't have a great game. He played well though. And if we're wasting a 26-8 and 4 game from JB with 2 steals, like
Keita had a 16 and 12 game.
Keita
Like,
what I mean,
very
like-
well.
fuck.
we can't really afford to be losing that. And
Against the
Derek
Nets.
needs to step it up. I mean, we've talked about that all
Yeah, he's been
podcast.
bad.
Every week I feel like we're out here saying Derek needs to step it up. And he has had a few games. I think there was one game this week where he looked good, but like
One thing that was interesting about this last game is
Yeah.
he had Pritchard sitting in crunch time. I don't know if you noticed a lot of it. He had Simons in primarily.
which again,
I think it's I don't know. I wonder. I just feel like with Joe Mazzulla, he's very much in the moment. Like whoever's playing the best this
Yeah.
day, like he is riding with
Yeah.
that guy. No
Yep.
matter like I feel like no one really has a solidified role right now.
which
besides
I think
like Brown.
and it's so weird because I feel like that is a good plan most of the time, but at the same time, I agree. If a player comes into a game and you check him in and he's been sitting for 15 minutes and Payton's like, now I have to go in and you expect me to do
try to get
something?
hot
Like, I'm
again.
cold as fuck right now. Like, it's a
Yeah.
weird situation, and I think that does boil down to, I know it's still early in the season, that team needs to make up their mind on what they want to do, though. And I know they're in kind of a limbo stage because Tatum has not been fully ruled out this year. I don't think he should play this year at this point, but like they need to make up their mind if they're going to really be competing, if they're going to try and get a play-in playoff spot and compete once playoffs come, or if they are content with losing a little bit this year. And like they need to figure that out. And no one's going to intentionally lose games, obviously, but like other than Jonte Porter, but
Definitely other guys.
and maybe Terry Rozier,
Yeah,
but
Maybe Terry.
but like they need to figure
guys.
they need to be like okay with it. And I know as competitors you don't really want to be, but like something needs to happen with this team where they need to like come to a realization where they're not going to be a championship contender this year.
I think Tatum's
But-
coming back though.
I think he is.
He
too.
wants to
I
prove
just
that.
If
don't.
Tatum's coming back,
He
then
can
I
come back
understand
from
if
Achilles faster than anyone else.
if Tatum comes back and we're 500, like we're in the mix. I don't give a fuck.
No,
I'm not
that's-
saying we're winning the championship, but we're in the fucking
definitely
mix.
in
the
Tatum
mix.
is a decent player.
And that's what I mean. I feel like that limbo phase we're in right now, where they're like, are we competing until Tatum's healthy, or is he even going to come back?
No,
It's
I
a
agree
weird
with you.
situation. I think it's fucking with a lot of players to be like, and what is my role? And we talked about it a few weeks ago too about Ant. He knows he's probably not staying on this roster past this season. Whether or not he gets traded, he is on the last year of his deal. We are not re-signing him, I don't think,
Yeah,
for
more-
money
more than
purposes.
likely, no.
So like, it's a weird situation all around, and I don't know.
I
it
never know with
sucks,
the
but-
Celtics.
Yeah,
They've remixed me every time.
true. Brad's a
They
fucking
do that.
finesser.
Whatever
but-
you
We shoulda
think,
kept
it's
Drew.
Usually another.
True.
we should have kept Drew.
Yeah, he's out now.
I like
injured,
I like
but-
Simons, but like Drew's tough, bro. Drew's just really good.
For my next team, I had the Hawks. The Hawks right now they're coming off a win against the Pelicans last night, 115-98. Their record is 10-7, and I think they've been without Trae Young for about a week or two now.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
been impressive.
Jalen Johnson is who I want to
He
bring
is
up.
in MVP talks right now.
Jalen
He is
Johnson.
balling,
Last game
hooping.
against the Pelicans had, let me see, I'm pretty sure it was 18, 18, 11,
And 9.
and 9, yeah.
Flirting with a triple double.
Damn near triple. He's been doing that for the past few games too. And on top of that, he's getting steals and blocks. He's playing defense. He's playing great defense while also bolstering an
26,
offense.
12, 7.
Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think
He's keeping them afloat while Trae Young is out. And I also
Oh.
think, this
numbers
might be a
are
hot
crazy.
take, but I think the Hawks seeing this right now with Trae Young not on the court, they might move him. They can see better options when they have a young core like this. And Kristaps played well last time. too.
Kristaps, he's had some games.
He's had a few
He's had
good
a couple
games.
games.
He had a
even
few-
more than Kristaps, I want to shout out Nyeka Okongwu, who's been really good this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
playing
yeah.
very, very good.
Nickeil Alexander
I
Walker.
didn't
know he
has
could
also
shoot
been
like
playing
that.
well.
Yeah, he can stretch. Yeah, but they're a weird team because Jalen Johnson started off the year last season really fucking good too, and everybody's
good.
like, "Holy fuck, he's got flashes of." I remember last season people were like, "Yo, he could be like JT in a few years. Like he looks that good."
He's good.
And then he got hurt, which sucks.
Yeah.
So now that he's healthy again, and yeah, I mean he's not slacking off. He is hooping his ass off.
Been like in
He's-
the rotation.
yeah,
Where
he's
the
just
fuck
been
is he
he's
at?
been pretty
He's
mediocre.
been genuinely
but-
just a roto guy these
Yeah.
past few games. I
Yeah.
haven't seen him do anything
Crazy.
impressive.
Nothing
He
crazy.
was nasty.
Yeah, I mean, he played 23 minutes last
Yeah,
night
this is the
against the
game for-
Pelicans and put up 8 points.
His
It's like,
best game
Porzingis went crazy.
was
though,
like the
this game.
fourth game of
Holy
the
shit.
season.
I know he had 30.
yeah,
Yeah, he's been going. Pretty
they're in
crazy.
they're in a weird state too because I think this team coming into the season, I was very high on them. I thought the KP trade was good for them, and I knew they were getting Jalen Johnson back. Like I was pretty high on this team. I thought they could be a top 4 seed in the East, and they still
Yeah.
probably can. But you're right. I think Trey is in another situation, kind of like LaMelo and Ja, where has this team kind of reached its ceiling with him there? And what do you do? I mean, if you do move on from him, who do you get? Like that's the thing. Are you getting someone better than Trae Young though? Like it's such a weird situation. And
What do they need? What do they
Right
need?
now they
I mean,
have
they
the
need
best
guard play.
Yeah,
Jason Daniels has been good this year. He's been nowhere near as good as he was last year. Even defensively, he's kind of
Yeah,
taken a
he's
little
kinda-
bit of a step back. He's still on ball, like really good, but
the only really difficult thing with moving on from Trae Young is he's the best playmaker in our
Yeah.
league.
100%.
For the past few seasons,
Him
he's
and
been the
Jokic.
best playmaker, head and
Jokic
shoulders.
as well.
Yeah, him and Jokic. There's no debate with them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, moving on from that, if you're gonna have like your team centered around Jalen Johnson, I think you guys just said they need a guard. They need guard play, right? Dyson Daniels isn't going to be the playmaker that.
And
they
Nickeil
need.
Alexander Walker's been playing good, but I don't see him as a starting caliber.
No, not consistent
Consistent starting caliber if
I
you're
agree.
contending.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Really good rotational player. I like Nikhil a lot, but like I don't think that he can be your starting point guard if you're contending for a chip.
LaMelo, Ja? Question mark?
LaMelo and Ja to the Hawks.
I'm going to throw their names everywhere.
My one problem with any of those players, though, is like all three of them are so similar, especially in the fact that they get picked on defensively.
I can see,
and then I could see Ja.
I was gonna say
I can see LaMelo is because he's taller. If they look at their roster right now, how big
I know.
roster
Yeah,
is.
that's a good point.
I would think they would want to keep the height.
Ja's just so
the
athletic.
length.
He can contest shots still.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. And Ja's a better defender than Melo.
I agree. Yeah.
Melo
So I
just
mean, that
slips
could be
up.
an interesting situation, but then like you're sending Trey to fucking Narnia to go play with.
Again,
some
I don't
bums,
think
so, like,
I don't think NBA
Yellow-eyed
owners give
Michael
that much of
Jordan.
a fuck about players. Like I really don't. They
Yeah.
look at them as investments.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. You're gonna be out of the league at some point. I'll still be a fucking owner. Fuck you. That's what I think they think
Yeah.
most of the time. Like I don't think they have these crazy relationships. This is business at the end of the day to them.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucked up, but that's how it works.
Yeah. Definitely an interesting team to watch, though. I think that they could make some noise in the playoffs.
I agree.
But we'll see how it plays out for the rest of the year. As long as they're healthy, if they make any moves, we'll see. But
I agree. For my next team, I got the Mavs. Last game, the Mavs lost to the Grizzlies, 102-96.
let's talk about that shit.
Yeah, the Mavs also hold a record of 5-13 right now, which we knew coming into the season. If AD and Kyrie weren't going to play, which we knew Kyrie wasn't going to play, then they were not going to play well this year. Cooper Flag has actually been playing pretty well. Brandon Williams, that center, that point guard that we talked about, since they put him into the lineup, Cooper Flag has actually come into his own.
Yep.
He had 12, 7, and 1 last game. He shot 4 for 15, which wasn't great, and 1 for 3 from the 3-point line. But seeing him get more comfortable on the court in his own position, that's just going to do wonders for his career, especially early on, like his rookie season. We could see him go right back up to the top of the ladder.
A few things with this team I noticed this week. The one game they did win in the Cup stage against the Pelicans was a Najee Marshall game winner. That Zion had maybe the laziest closeout I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Yeah,
looked like a freshman basketball team, and he has never played basketball before.
Walked.
Game on the line, walking, barely a hand up contest. I was
like-
like, what are you fucking doing? Not
like
that
first
Najee Marshall's not he's not a fucking superstar, but he can hit the three. He's wide open.
Zion's one of the most athletic players
Yeah.
in the league too. It's like
We've
you could have
won.
punched it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you tried your ass off.
We've seen
I don't
Zion
know.
jump from the fucking
Is
block
he still
and punch a
hurt? Like, what
three-pointer.
the fuck is good with him?
He's just fat.
He doesn't
I'm
want to
just
play.
confused.
He's just a pussy.
Yeah.
That's what it
Damn.
is. But on the topic of the Mavs, though, in that last game, Klay, for me, has been not great, but getting better. I think he's getting. Last game, he had 22 points, 7 for 17 from the field, and 6 for 12 from deep. So I think he's getting better. And this is also the same game that Ja decided to come onto the court and call him a bum.
Did he?
Which, of all games this season, to call him a bum, he had a good game. He's been so shit this year. He hooped.
Of all people to call it bum,
pick any
the
other
guy
game.
with the gold medal,
I
4
know.
rings, all-star
Yeah.
appearances. Like you
it's-
can't call him a bum.
He beat
bro.
you in the playoffs before
Yeah.
too. It's
Slap
like,
the shit out of you. Like, hey, come on, now. We're not. You can't.
I-
You're not. He's in Nike Tech, telling a nigga on the court with full jersey on, you're a bum.
And that's
And
what
he's 22.
And that's part of the reason why I keep saying I'm over the Josh shit. Like he's just bothering me at this point now. I'm like, if you're not hooping, shut your fucking mouth.
I
dude.
agree.
I'm sorry. Like
No
he
one will
hasn't
hear
done
that.
enough to be talking like this.
Yeah.
He is
Exactly.
such a good basketball player when he plays, right? And like again, he needs to move out of this Memphis situation because when he's been healthy this year, he's still looked bad in this lineup. They don't know what they're doing on that fucking team. Like I would love to see a healthy Ja Morant play basketball again because he's so fucking
needs
fun.
a different environment, different coach. I think too. Like I think he needs a coach. He needs to find his coach that he vibes with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he'll really go crazy then, because then that coach will take care of all the extra bullshit that comes with the emotions and all this other shit. You know.
And if you're on the court hooping, I'm all for talking shit. Ja can talk as much shit as he wants if he's out there
100%.
doing his thing. When he was good at basketball, I was like, yo, he was talking shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah,
but
literally.
like when you play and you're shooting like 1 for 16 and you're shooting like 16% from 3,
Yeah.
and then you're like we brought up earlier between ourselves, Bill was like, I mean, he's like complaining that he's not driving to the rim anymore because he's not getting calls. It's like, okay, well, if you're going to complain about that shit, then you need to stretch the floor. You can't do nothing. So if you're not
impact.
shooting and you're not driving, you're just a bum.
Yeah.
You're calling Klay a bum. Like, who do you think you are?
His mindset sounds like I just have to get to the basket all the way to the rack. We've seen Tyrese Maxey, matter of fact. Fuck that. We've seen Tyrese Maxey this season take a fat leap, taking fucking floaters.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to get all the way to the rack.
True.
Take a
Yeah.
floater,
Yeah.
dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
Take a floater, dickhead.
I got some harsh words today.
Before the podcast too, I brought up that Klay Thompson over the past 3 seasons, coming off of a fucking ACL injury as well, has played 166 games. Ja Morant in 3 years has played 71.
Did he tear his
71
Achilles
games.
too?
Yes.
At one point,
Yes.
Achilles and ACL
Yes.
within like 12 months.
Came back, won a ring, was titty swinging. Like,
Yeah.
what has Ja
He was still
done since he got
contributing.
back?
Yeah.
Ja has
I
done
don't know if
fuck
his
all.
tits are swinging, but he was contributing.
The taint was out though. Come on now. Don't
Yeah.
act like it was
I'll meet
out.
you in the middle there.
There we go.
Mavs are in a weird spot.
Oh,
They, I mean, there's rumors that they're probably trading AD. I think that's a good idea.
I think they're gonna
AD
trade
needs
Kyrie
to get
too.
out too.
Yeah.
Kyrie, I'd maybe even keep around for one more season to see how he is. But that's just, if you get a good deal, move him. If not, then I would try one more year.
Yeah.
But I think AD should probably be out, and then just build around Coop. You have Coop. He's going to be a generational player. He's going to be very good. I know his season so far has been just kind of mid, but again, he's finding his plays as a rookie. He's played like 6 different roles for them. They've been asking him to do so much. Like, he'll be fine. And if you get a good team around him, it'll be great. And they
He'll
have
be good.
more than enough time to build
See
around
how
him,
good,
so.
but he'll be a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The NBA moves fast, man. It's his first year here. Wemby, the greatest, youngest player that we have right now, Wembanyama, said when he first got into the league that everything is moving way too fast. And that was in summer league.
Yeah.
And he wasn't playing point guard. He was playing center. So imagine Coop coming into his very first NBA game, starting at point
You're
guard.
doing
Yeah.
everything.
You got to
every
read
team.
Like,
everything, every
having to
defense,
run the
every offense.
You're the
Yeah.
youngest guy on the floor, youngest guy in the NBA, I think. Actually,
Yeah, I
was
think
he
it's 18. I think.
Yeah, having
He
to,
might be
yeah.
19 now, but yeah, still very,
He's
very
still
young.
getting comparisons that he shouldn't be getting.
Yeah.
Coming straight from.
But that's why I think it's really
college.
good. They ended up putting B. Will in there. B. Will
Yeah,
been
he's
playing
been
very, well.
very, very
Weirdly
good.
good.
Very well.
Yep.
He
Surprised
seems
playing as
very
well as he is.
comfortable out there.
Yep. We talked about opportunities earlier with injuries. I mean, yes, Brandon Williams probably wasn't even touching the fucking court if
No,
AD and Kyrie
might have
were
been a G
playing.
League
So,
player.
like, yeah,
Uh,
cool to see young players that are kind of relatively unknown hooping. But
For my next team, I had the Rockets. And the Rockets this week, I'm a little disappointed. I saw a game they had against, I want to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Nuggets.
They had an
lost.
overtime skull fest too on
Yeah.
Sunday.
I'm sure that was a good game on Sunday, but
That
this
was a
game
really
right here, this nigga Kevin Durant, 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 14 from the field, and 1 for 5 from 3. They lost that game 112 to 109.
it was to the Nuggets. But
Yeah, but my thing is, you can lose that game. It's Kevin Durant cannot
Yeah,
play like
it's
that,
just-
especially with everything they had to give up to get him. That you cannot play like that. Reed
KD's
Shepard
also
played
like
very
40
well,
though.
37 minutes off the bench, having 27 points, 9 for 13, and 5 for 8 from 3. I don't understand why he didn't start, but I think Amen came back, right? 'Cause
yeah,
he was
Amen's
injured.
playing.
Yeah.
And Amen had a good
It's a
game
sick
too.
game.
But
That's a tough matchup because I think Jokic, he's gonna get the better of Segun most of the time, bro. I don't
Yes.
think Segun's gonna be doing all the
Yes.
over the right shoulder spin,
Yeah.
all that shit he
Yes.
does. Jokic right there.
And that was another thing I wanted to
34,
bring
10,
up
and
too.
9,
We
it's
talked
great.
about Jokic being like, Sengun being compared to Jokic.
Yeah, like
last
mini Jokic.
There's
Yeah.
levels.
That was exactly.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite quote. I seen it on Twitter. Was it a Phantom? Looks like a fucking Phantom until like a Chrysler whatever pulls up.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I love Segun. Segun's one of the top
Yeah.
players in the NBA. I really like his game. I
do too.
really like him. But Jokic is just like
Just a better
he might be
version.
having the highest peak in all of basketball ever. Like,
There's
his
not-
stretch has been crazy.
it's
like-
insane. There's no one in the league that can stop or even really for that matter slow him down. Like if he wants to have a 34, 10 and 9 game, he's going to get it. And like
Yeah.
he chooses
It's
what
crazy.
stat line he wants.
Yeah.
It feels like.
He'll
Yeah.
pick
It's
what
like,
category he wants 20 in.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh, do I want 20 rebounds today?
Yeah.
No, it's like,
yeah. I
Holy
mean, and Jamal
fuck.
had a really good game the other night too. And if both of them are playing well, it's going to be hard.
Yeah,
for any
26 and
team.
10.
I mean, even a good team like the Rockets, it's going to be hard for anybody to
that
do.
game against the
But-
Magic
Agreed.
was fucking live though.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Like they almost choked that shit so hard, and then Segun hit a jump hook to tie it up.
That was tough.
that-
Yo,
yeah,
the hook
that
was
was- that was-
tough.
That shit
Ah.
was crazy. I watched that game live. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
They should have lost that game.
They
There's-
should-
there's
no, they 100%
There's no
should've
reason they
lost
should
that
have got
game.
that shot off.
Absolutely. Bane was hooping too.
Yeah, he was.
Bane
Oh, yeah,
was
Bane was playing very good.
heaping down the stretch.
That was something else I wanted to bring up too. We talked about earlier in the podcast that new players and new situations. I think the NBA and its players have gotten so good
Yeah.
that when a player goes to a different team from a familiar situation and they're not playing well, we see them as they're washed, they're done, they're shit. Just because of last time we saw them averaging like 25, 7, and 7. But like, bro,
Right.
coming into a new situation and being able to adjust to that, it takes a little bit, especially in the NBA. We talk about how fast the game moves. You don't get like 2-3 weeks to chill and figure out the playbook and all that. Nah, you thrown right into the fire.
Yeah.
That's that's a lot to deal with.
for sure.
So seeing like Desmond Bane be able to get out of that shell and come back into his own player that we saw in Memphis is amazing to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been hooping.
And then my last team, I just have I have the Wolves. I do have the Wolves. Anthony Edwards has been fucking naked. I just want to let that be known.
Yeah.
His ass has been out. He has been fucking naked. He had
What
41.
the fuck team did they pull up? The fucking
Some soccer team.
Yeah, I don't know what that shit is,
fuck?
brother. That's fucking crazy. Google's tweaking.
Are we
right
a
now.
soccer podcast?
Beans is our soccer consultant.
I guess we. Oh.
It's football, actually. By the way, we gotta be kidding. It's football.
yeah, okay.
My bad. The last game that the Wolves played was against Phoenix, and they lost by 1. Anthony Edwards had 41 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and he shot really well from the field. 14 for 24 and 5-11 from deep. Also had 4 steals, which I'm very impressed by.
Yeah.
The Wolves confuse me. They're 10-6 right now. I don't think they're bad.
Definitely not.
This is gonna sound crazy. I see them as a little bit fraudulent. I don't think they're gonna do much in the playoffs this season. I don't know. I've been watching them play this week, and I don't see anything new from what they did last season. They're just doing the same things over and over. And if you look around the league, every team is doing something different.
I said the same thing at the beginning of the year. Like, I think they're going to have a level of success. I just don't know if they're going to break through and be like NBA Finals team.
I agree.
Like, I don't know if they're going to be a contender. I don't know if I would really throw them in the mix of contenders today.
I agree.
They could change that in the next 20, 30 games. Who knows? Maybe they go fucking crazy and I talk differently. But at the beginning of the year, I was like, I don't know if they're a contender. They're really good. They're a team that can beat contenders. I don't know if they're going to beat multiple contenders to make a run.
Agreed. I think
So-
in a 4-game series, it's gonna be a whole different scenario than it was last season. Like 4-game series last season, we can look at them confidently and be like, yo, like y'all got this.
I just feel like one thing I will say really quick. I feel like every year the Wolves kind of do this, where you kind of think, like at this point of the year, last year was kind of the same thing. They really didn't start off that great.
Yeah.
But one thing the Wolves do, from what I can remember the last like 2 or 3 years, they end the season very strong.
Yeah.
And they end up always somehow, like everyone will talk about them like this.
Looking like they're gonna win
But
it all.
then out of nowhere, people are going to talk of them as one of the teams that can potentially come
Yeah.
out. And I still kind of believe that.
Yeah.
I just really haven't seen it otherwise in the last 3 years.
I just think, like you said,
Regardless.
over the last 3 years, I think that the league has gotten so much better. A lot of the teams are so much better now, and the Wolves haven't really made that big team improvement. Besides having Anthony Edwards get better, and they're cultivating him.
And Julius Randle's been
nice.
getting better, too.
Yeah, I
playing
think
great.
Julius Randle's
Yeah,
been
Julius
getting a lot
Randle,
better.
Jaden McDaniels,
Yeah.
they're all playing really
Nas
good.
Reed.
Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, Nas Reed. Nas Reed had a really good game last game, too.
They got the players.
I still believe in them. I really do.
I agree.
think-
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see them really making a bigger leap than they had last season.
They're
I
a
see them-
threat to the threats.
I-
That's the way I look at it. Like, they're threatening to the Nuggets. They're threatening to the Rockets, to to these other teams. But I don't know if they're like gonna win a championship.
I think they need more.
I can agree with that actually.
Yeah,
I think Ant goes crazy in the playoffs. I'm not. I agree. I also think that, like you said, Bill, I think that they're a team that like kind of does almost coast through the regular season. I think by the end of the year they could easily be a 2 seed though.
They just
way,
they
yeah.
just do that.
They
They've
could
been
be.
doing that the last
know,
few
it's
years.
could
change.
I can't think otherwise. Like how they're not contenders because every year they're in the were they in the conference finals back to back? They weren't there last year, right?
no, they
You
weren't
also
there
look
last
at the teams that they're losing to, right? I mean,
who was
they
there
lost to
last
the Nuggets. They lost to the Knicks.
They lost to the Suns. The Suns have the same record as
They lost to the
Wolves.
Suns.
Suns are playing good this year.
They
though.
lost to
Yeah.
the Lakers.
But that's my thing is the Suns made improvements. I mean, they don't look great. They look worse than the Wolves. I'll tell you that with my heart. And
Yeah.
They're the same record right now. But the Suns made improvements.
They did. You're right.
Yeah.
They changed their team. The
They
Wolves
did,
haven't
yes.
changed their team.
Their
in
team was
3
built
years.
better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now they have Devin Booker primarily on the ball. Now you're for
they don't
sure
even-
know
Yeah.
who your offense
The
is
Wolves-
run through.
Right.
You get good players like Dylan Brooks. Colin Gillespie's been balling.
Hooping.
Yeah, he's
They
been
have some random
solid.
like
For reference,
Sorry,
too,
that's
that
my
game
team,
that they
I'm already-
lost against the Suns, Jalen Green didn't even play. He hasn't been playing.
This is
for a
the
while,
thing,
right?
though. Like, I think that the Suns are overperforming right now. They're playing very well.
I agree.
Suns are hooping.
By the time the season ends and every team kind of finds their footing, the Timberwolves will be head and shoulders above that team. And like, again, it's
I agree with that.
we overreact on this podcast because that's what we look at with the sample size we have, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like this right now, yeah. They probably should not have lost to the Phoenix Suns.
Not at all.
Like realistically, especially with Ant dropping 41. Like you
Fuck no.
4
prob-
steals.
you
They
should
had
not
2
have
people
to.
with 4 steals.
It's
But-
just Ant. Some of these games, it's just
I mean,
Ant.
Julius Randle has been playing really good this.
No,
He's been.
I'm not saying for like the whole
Ant
season. I'm
is
talking
their
about
most
some of the
consistent
games
player.
you just rely on Ant to go off.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't do that, they have a hard time winning.
But they've been doing that for 3 years, too.
Didn't
Right.
Curry get hurt against the Wolves too? And they won that series kind of like
in part because of that.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
I mean, they've won some good series other than that. Though.
They have, but
and
like
it goes ballistic.
that series did not look great until Curry got hurt.
Went down. I know.
To be
I know the
honest.
series you're talking about.
I thought the Warriors were winning that series until Curry.
It was
got
belt
hurt.
to
Yeah,
ass
but then
until that
after
nigga went
did they
down.
beat the Nuggets in the next series? After the
No,
Warriors
Nuggets
won?
lost to the
Oh, I'm
OKC.
thinking, what year am I
They
thinking?
beat the Nuggets the year before.
Okay.
After their championship season, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Ant's taken out some fucking legendary
No,
players.
Yeah,
yeah,
we talked about that.
absolutely.
We talked about that, but I just don't see any improvements from this team.
The player I think that they should move on from is Dante DiVincenzo. He's been very mediocre since they grabbed him. I mean, I know they have him playing the one a lot too, which I don't think is his natural position either. But like, I do think they could have more guard play that would help them because they have Mike Conley's old ass who like is
They've had
probably
him
he should
for fucking
retire.
4
Like,
years, bro.
Rob Dillingham has not gotten enough
I feel like
opportunity to perform
I
yet.
was gonna
So-
say
Nikhil,
he's the
too.
guy I feel that they really took a shot on to be the guard that they need,
Yeah.
But they're not
and
playing.
he just
him.
hasn't. He just hasn't lived up for them.
Yeah.
They don't got
And
Nikhil,
they
right?
traded a first round
Nikhil's
pick
in
for him.
Atlanta.
too.
He was big for them last.
Yeah.
Nikhil was big for them last year.
On Rob too. I've watched some of these games. He makes one mistake and they pull him out. I've been in that situation when I played basketball. That's happened to me a
shit
lot,
sucks.
and it fucks with your mental when you're playing ball,
That
especially
sucks dick.
like in a big league or for you it's like a big game
Yeah.
or a big season. It fucks with your head, and for a player that young to have to go through that for what he's been in the league 2 years now, that's a lot on his mental. He doesn't even take his comfortable shots anymore because Chris Finch is gonna sub him out.
It makes you feel like you can't do anything wrong.
literally.
Get the fuck out.
You got to be perfect.
If I'm
gotta be
being
fit.
honest, I
That's
think the
hard to do.
Timberwolves are a fun team to watch at the deadline, like we talked about. I
Hell
think,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
especially with the guards that are available. Ja on that team, I think, would be very fun. I think LaMelo on that team would be very fun.
Yeah.
Don't even get me. If Trey goes to that team's fucking insane.
That's
But-
like one of the moves I'm thinking they need to make though, just to switch some shit
and
up.
you use Rob as a trade piece, right?
Yes.
You're not playing him, so you trade him, Dante, and even maybe Nas Reed.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
to Hawks.
Nas Reed's a big.
Nas
piece.
Reed's huge.
Yeah, I think you got
you got to give up Nas, bro.
I think
Depends how many
Nas
first-
is-
It depends how many picks they have and what
Yeah.
they're willing to do.
Nas is Nas.
Would you rather give up Rudy Gobert or Nas?
No one's going to trade for Rudy Gobert. His contract's too big.
Too bad.
He got that
gets
super.
big.
That's why
max,
you would
right?
need to
for
give.
no
yeah,
reason.
that's why you need to give other players. No one's Rudy's a Timberwolf until his contract's over. No one's trading for him.
That shit's crazy.
But I mean, we'll see. It'll be interesting. They're staying afloat, and yeah, Phoenix having the same record is pretty interesting. But I'm going to speed run my teams because we've been spewing, we've had great conversations. I feel like, but my teams this week were kind of boring because I had good teams. So Magic went 3-0. They beat the Warriors, the Clips, and the Knicks. Very good stretch. Franz has been playing really good. Paolo's been out, so the fact that they're finding ways to win is great. We talk about third time this week. I think opportunities coming up, right? I mean, having Paolo out has allowed Desmond Bane to feel more comfortable. He's been playing extraordinarily well for Orlando. He's been playing really good, which is great for them because now when Paolo comes back, you have Bane having some more confidence. They've just looked really good. I'm a huge fan of Franz this year. He's been playing his fucking ass off. Really good week for the Magic. Bulls went 3-1 this week. Had a crazy game against the Nuggets.
That game was wild.
Yeah,
absurd.
Vooch.
Yeah, Vooch hit a game winner.
Yeah, that's my nigga Vucci Main right there, bro. Stop
Vucci
playing
Main
with
has
him.
been playing. Vooch should arguably be an all-star this year, in my opinion. As crazy as that sounds,
Giddy
especially with the USA versus the World format, he's gonna make it as a
he
world
probably
player.
should.
Like he's been super fucking good. And last night I want to give him a shout out too. They had a really close game against the Wizards, and like Matas and Jalen Smith were like trying to celebrate behind his interview, and he was like, "Yo, fuck off! Like this is not fun. Like we should not be hooping again." He was like, I'm mad because this is in our control. Like it's in our control to be playing way better than winning by 1 against the Wizards. Like he was like, this is not funny. And I think they need that vet presence because that team is really fucking
If it was like
young.
OKC or some shit, you do that.
Exactly, right? Yeah. And so shout out Vooch. I think his head's in the right spot. And like seeing that made me happy because that means that he's taking the season like really seriously.
in.
And yeah, I think that team needs it. And I think that they're still a good team. Like, I mean, 3 in 1 week is great. They beat the Blazers and the Wizards. Again, Wizards are shit. Blazers are still a good team. And then they lost the Heat, who have been playing really well. So nothing too upset about that. I mean, again, they don't have Bam, so it's a little interesting, but they've been beating other teams too. So I'm not upset about that loss.
Yeah.
Philly they went 2-1 on the week. They beat the Clippers and the Bucks. Lost to the Raptors. Raptors are on a fucking hot streak. I don't think that's anything to really look about and be upset about. You beat the Clippers. They're shit. And then you beat the Bucks, who are a pretty solid team. No Giannis, though.
Giannis,
so, again, you should have won that. They took care of business when they needed to. Tyrese Maxey has been unfucking believable this year.
Unfathomable,
Like,
bro.
he's been, like, I can't even explain how good he's been. Joel hasn't been playing. he needs to be traded or shut down. I can't stand him anymore.
He needs to retire,
He's
bro.
not good. And
might be
they're
time.
finding ways to win. They have some other bigs like Bona's been playing solid minutes. Drummond has been a rebound fucking monster, looking like old Detroit Drummond. So they're finding ways to win still without Joel, and I think that they're at the point now. PG came back, which has been nice.
Pretty well.
He was like all right. Yeah, I mean offensively he looks like he's still finding his rhythm, but defensively he looks all right. He'll find his rhythm. I'm confident in PG. I like PG a lot. I know he had a shit year last year, but if Joel's not playing, he'll have more of an opportunity, and I think he'll be fine. I think that team's going to be really good still. They'll stay afloat. They'll beat the teams they need to. Thunder went 3-0. I mean, I'm literally not going to talk about the Thunder because there's
not
nothing
surprising.
We already know.
else to say other than
Everyone knows.
they're great.
good.
Yeah.
J-Dub still isn't playing, and they're still winning. They beat the Pels, the Kings, and the Jazz. They had a pretty easy week anyway. Lakers, for some reason, only played one game this week. The amount of rest they're getting, Adam Silver put a call in to get LeBron fully rested. He came back, looked pretty solid. It was the Jazz, so I mean they beat them. They should have beaten them.
Yeah.
Not much to add in there. LeBron's back. I can't wait to see him play this week. Hopefully he gets some more minutes, or not minutes, but like better
More
opportunity because it's
offensive
a
opportunity.
one-game
reps.
sample size. I'm not
Yeah.
getting like
Not
I'm not
LeBron.
overreacting about it. But yeah, they won. They played good. And then Spurs, they are beat to shit right now. They lost Wemby. They lost Stephon Castle now is out. They lost Dylan Harper. Yet they went 2-0 on the week. They beat the Grizzlies and the Hawks. Grizzlies again are kind of in a limbo stage, so good taking care of business there, kind of by collective. I mean, they don't really have anyone who's out here dropping like 40 for them. They're winning as a team. They're playing team basketball, which
always done
is
that, yeah.
Popovich's thing, right? And
Yeah.
even though he's not their coach, you can still feel that kind of system
Mitch
being
Johnson's
built.
doing very well.
Harrison
with
Very
that.
well job. Yeah,
Yeah.
Harrison Barnes has been
Yep.
fantastic. Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan.
He
like,
was
there's
going crazy. The game
Keldon's
we
been
watched
good,
the game
yes.
against the Hawks. Keldon Johnson
hit like 5 threes.
And that's the
Oh,
crazy thing is
fuck.
that Keldon's had stretches in his career where he has been super fucking good, and they just have such a good team right now that he doesn't have to be that
I forgot
option anymore.
about him, to be
Exactly,
honest.
right? So like now that again we talk about opportunity, right? Come playoff time, having a guy like Keldon Johnson in your rotation who like can go out and be a fucking bucket one night is so important, and I think that's going to help them a lot come playoff time. And as long as they're healthy, I mean, hopefully all those guys get healthy and they keep playing. But a 2-0 week with the injuries they have, I think, is very impressive, regardless of the teams they played. So overall, my teams had a pretty good week. Everybody went positive and beat the teams they probably should have beat. So good week for all 6 of my guys. But
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Are we moving on to my
yeah,
teams?
go
or
ahead.
do you
I
have
speed
anything
ran
more
my
to say?
shit.
Okay.
My team was my week.
I had a bit of a different approach than everyone. I didn't. Mine's weren't as much like team focused. I more so was trying to look for the hidden hoopers
Yeah,
on their
I like
team.
that.
End of the year, I want to do a Hoopers list, which is basically just like a bunch of just like hidden gems
That
in the
boy
league.
nice
like,
list.
like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Hoopers
yeah.
know. My Hoopers know.
I like that.
Like Andrew Nemhard was one of the guys last year that was like would be on that list for
Yes,
me,
100%.
for an example.
Yeah.
But so yeah, kind of like a sample size of that was like I guess I'll start with the Blazers. Advia, I know he's kind of been a little bit more high key, but I don't think people like if you're a casual NBA fan, you're not fucking thinking of Denny Advia. You're also not thinking of Donovan Clingan. I thought that those two guys have been taking leaps. Shout out Bill, he put me on to Donovan Clingan.
Playing
He's
really well
he's
this
been
year.
really good. Jeremy Grant's
He's
had
a
some big
baller.
games for them. The Blazers have been interesting because Drew's been out, but they're still putting together some good games. They're still putting together. Their guys are still hooping without Drew, and Drew makes a huge difference. Like we know Drew's impact. Every
Just
fucking
being
night.
on the court, he
it's
makes an
just
impact. Yeah.
different.
Yep.
They had a really good game against the Bulls. Crazy game. Skullfest lost. They played the Thunder tonight. I didn't know that. That's an interesting game. But yeah, mainly like Denny Advia. Like I was just wondering like where he's at. Is he an All-Star this
Yeah.
year? Is he an All-NBA
He's-
player?
he's-
like what is his ceiling?
I think if the season ended today, I'd put him all NBA probably, but he like third team. But
Okay.
he should be all NBA.
Yep.
He's having a fantastic
Yeah, he
year. He's just unreal.
Yeah.
But I like that you brought up Klingon too. One piece of Klingon's game that I was shocked to see so well this year, his 3-point ability is concerning because like the fact that he can stretch the floor at all at his size and his like build is crazy to me.
he's an
moves
interesting
really
one.
well.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, he does
moves
move very
really
well.
well for
Yep.
a big man.
So UConn guy.
So yeah, that's kind of those are the guys I wanted to highlight on the Blazers. Moving on to the Nets, Igor Denim.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys peeped him against the
That
Celtics.
guy's nice.
I thought he had way more. He only had 12 both of those games. I thought he had like
Allowed.
20 both
Yeah,
of
he
those
looked
games.
a lot-
he looked a
He
lot
hit
better.
big shots.
He
He hit impactful
Yep.
shots. He was impressive to me, and he's a guy that I had no fucking clue who he was going into these
So
games.
it's
Like-
so funny because they had 5 first-round picks and they drafted 5 fucking ball handlers. When in reality, they really only needed to draft him because he is a good player and
He's really good.
He was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was much higher on draft boards earlier in the draft season, and then by the time the draft came, he kind of slipped a little bit. But he's a very good player. Like
super.
He was really good
Like,
overseas, and then kind of fell off towards the end of the season. So I think that's why his stock kind of dropped.
I had no pulse on him before this. Like he was not on my radar.
He was
at all.
a
Yeah, he wasn't
dog.
supposed to get picked this early.
This
going
brother
into the
was a
draft.
dog overseas.
He was hooping against these last 2 games against the Celtics. So I actually watched a lot of the Nets this week because they played the Celtics. But yeah, game against the Wizards. I mean, it was ass versus ass. It's just how that works. Yeah, he was the main guy I wanted to highlight on their team because
like that.
It's the Nets. Their roster's not great. Obviously. So, but yeah, I thought he was interesting.
Yeah.
Terrence Mann is still floating around on that team, which
put up Satan numbers the other night.
he did the 666.
What are your thoughts on Clowney?
Clowney,
He's
he's
some
another
big
name
shots.
that I thought was interesting too.
He
was
kind of
playing
reminds
good against us.
me of a Jay Crowder, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kind of like a
can
gritty
shoot.
guy who
It's
can shoot.
interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he's very much like he'll be a good rotational piece for any team that he's on. I think he'll find his
Right,
niche.
right.
And he'll do his thing.
He looked real good against us.
But yeah, Igor Demon, definitely a guy that I was very impressed by. He's on my radar now. I'll be looking out for him.
Smooth, Beer Bird. He's smooth.
Hey, he might make that bird disciple list. We're gonna have a couple lists at the end of the year.
Shit.
All right, moving on to the Warriors. I mean, the Warriors, we obviously know the players that are good on the Warriors. You know, Curry, Butler. One guy that had a really big game, I believe it was last Sunday, was Moody. He had 32 and 8, I believe, in a win. And I think Curry was like horrible that game, like for Curry standard, obviously. But I believe it was it was the Pelicans. Yeah, he had like 32. Like he went crazy. Okay, 32 and 4.
8 threes.
8 threes. Okay, that's probably what I saw.
Fucking insane.
But yeah, I just thought that really was crazy to me that he was like the fucking lead guy that game. Like, they must have been running the offense to him for quite a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was the main guy in the Warriors that I was looking at because the Warriors the fucking Golden State Warriors, like their rosters, their players, typically.
Pretty rough week for them though.
Yeah. What was their record this week?
1 and 3.
1 and 3. Okay, that was their only win was the Pelicans.
Lost to Miami, Orlando, and Portland.
Yeah, that's tough. The Portland one was the one I really only saw. But,
to add on to the Warriors really
yeah,
quick
go
for
ahead.
you, we got to talk about Al being pretty much washed at this point. He's been very bad.
Yeah, we
He
talked
should've
about that in the
retired.
group chat, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
He should have retired.
Or stayed in Boston
He
where
should've
he
stayed in
had a
Boston.
role carved out. He would have been the starting big. And I don't understand. We talked about it. Grass is not always greener, dude. Like you wanted to go ring chase with a team that you thought you had a better chance with because Tatum got hurt, and now you're barely cracking rotation. They're starting Quentin Post. You're not even starting over there.
Yeah.
You're getting like 15 minutes a night, but you're not playing well. Like, and I think Al will probably find his way to be good. Especially come playoff time, he'll probably still be a solid player.
Really gonna shine.
How much rope are they going to give him though?
Yeah.
Like how much slack do you give the guy? I mean, he's at the end of his career and he's not as established. Like in Boston, he's established. We're going to give him a lot of slack. That's not the case, I think, in Golden State. Like
I think he's just such a good teammate that players want to play with him, and he'll probably still get minutes. But
he'll
like
be a
at
good
the same
locker
time,
room guy always.
It's I just want to point that out that he's been very mediocre. This season.
The
So
whole back half of his
I mean,
career,
27
he's
minutes,
ring
he's putting up
chasing.
9 and 6, which is good for Al numbers. But like overall, like I don't know, he's just been very underwhelming this year. And I mean, I don't want to say I was rooting for him to be back because I don't really do that with players. But I was very
I
annoyed
do
with
that.
him.
You kind of knew that.
I was rooting for him to play like shit because fuck him and everything he stands for.
There you go. Second time he's done it to
What the
us.
fuck are we talking about right now?
Yeah, he switched up on us twice.
I hope
I
that
can't
nigga.
fuck with
I
that.
hope he scrapes his knees and his fucking compression pants rip. Fuck him.
All right. Step on Legos. So that's about all I had for the Warriors. So Cavs. Moving on to the Cavs. This shocked me as I was looking over this shit earlier today. Sam Merrill is averaging 14 points this year.
Damn.
He's been
And
really
he was a
good.
guy that I thought was like a contemporary to like a Sam Hauser, but he is past Hauser at this point. He's averaging 14. Like that's fucking crazy to me.
He's been starting. He started a lot in the earlier games in the season. Now that DG's been out, and again we talk about injuries. Like DG's out for most of the year. That guys get more minutes, and so Sam Merrill, sharpshooter like Sam. That's a good comparison.
Money.
And so when you hit fucking 3 threes a night, that's 9 points already.
right
He's
there.
gonna
He
get
gets
some
some free
lays.
throws.
Getting
Like,
minutes, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Kyle Huerter a lot.
Yeah.
Kevin Herter.
Kevin Huerter. Why does he fucking call?
And it's probably great playing beside Donovan Mitchell. He gets in the paint whenever the fuck he wants.
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna get driving kick threes.
Yep.
And then you just have
Big ass
just
Evan
huge
Mobley.
players in the paint. You have Jared Allen. You have Evan Mobley in the paint. So the distribution on that team is probably just great for a player like him. But I was shocked to see on a team like the Cavs, which is a top team in the NBA, he averages 14.
It's crazy.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
That was shocking to me. So he was the main guy I wanted to highlight on that team.
Yeah.
I thought like, him and Hauser are contemporaries. Not anymore. That's not the case anymore. So, the Cavs are a good team. We know the Cavs are a good team.
Yep.
So I just wanted to highlight kind of a hidden player on their team. So shout out Sam Merrill. Definitely on the radar. Could be a bird disciple in the future.
On the watch list.
He could be. He's on it. So going down to the Wizards, obviously not many great things to talk about. But my question to you guys was like, Alex Sarr. Like
super good this year.
What is his next jump? He's been averaging like 18, 19 this year. He could get an all-star in his career, I think.
His next
jump is winning basketball games, and it's not even his fault necessarily sometimes, but it just needs to win.
Getting the fuck out of Washington because they're shit.
Yeah, they ain't moving him.
They have a good young core right now, but I don't see Washington as a franchise that's going to be like, all right, we have to rebuild. Let's rebuild our team. We got all these
They're
good
young, but
players.
they have vets too. They have a Middleton. They have a McCollum.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking weird.
It's weird as shit.
They're in a weird spot, and I think that this season is going to be a really interesting offseason because if they get a high draft pick and they can get one of those top 3 guys in Boozer or Debansta or Peterson, that guy, from everything we've seen so far, one of those guys could be someone that turns around a franchise. And like, I think you make a good point. They do have really good young players. Koulibaly's nice. Kaishan George, obviously, we've talked about a lot this year, right? And Sarr. And so even somebody like Bub Carrington, who's had a really shit year so far, I still have
Trey Johnson.
faith in.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Underrated player. I like Corey Kispert. I think Corey Kispert's a solid player.
I like Whitmore.
They kind of just need that number one option they don't have. And I know Kaishan George has been playing like it this season, but he is not a player that I see being a sustainable number one. So like,
No, he's fallen.
And so having
sure.
somebody
Reality.
like, if you can get your hands on someone like Carlos Boozer this offseason and just be able to like really build around a player, because like I think they thought they could do that with Sarr.
Yeah.
But Sarr is just a defensive-minded guy, and yes, he can go off for 30 some nights. He's had some great games this year, but he's not, again, your offensively number one option.
number one option.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So having someone else in the draft this year, I think they're going to be a really interesting team in the next like 2 years to see kind of how they
Yeah,
are.
potentially.
Yeah.
Just depends. Like I've never seen them have like a winning culture. Probably like the John Wall years were the closest thing they had, and
even then
they ran into IT, who was way too fucking motivated to lose those games. So he was gonna fucking be dragged off the court. Like, shout out Isaiah Thomas. That's a goat right there. But
Seen his
but yeah, Alex Sarr, I'm just interested. He's a player I'm watching to see like where his career progresses, because I think he could have a really interesting career, really good career. He could be probably on all defensive teams at some
I
point,
agree
right?
with that
Like,
wholeheartedly.
He might even be this year. Yeah.
He
He's
might.
playing really well.
That motherfucker Bilal Koulibaly,
Yeah.
what the fuck is he doing?
Running.
is that where you were leaned over?
Yeah, bro,
what was that, a 45-degree
This
angle?
brother had, I'm about to tell y'all right now, this brother had 9 points, 2 rebounds. Wait, no, my bad. 3 rebounds and 2 assists.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
They lost by 30.
But the thing about Koulibaly too is the way he plays is not to be a scorer. Like he's such a good defender. That's why they need a player like someone that they can build in the draft to allow Koulibaly to be. He would probably put up 15 if he was a number 2 option right now. He's playing like he has to get shots like a number 1 sometimes. Like they're in such a shit state over there that like I'm very curious to see.
out.
No,
There's
nothing. It's like, yo, we're gonna go out and whoever can score, you just try. Like CJ put up 20. CJ at this point in his career probably should not be putting up 20. Like he should not be getting.
How
he
much
should not
is he
be like
shooting?
your. Yeah.
Fuck CJ McCollum.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Probably
piece of
throwing
shit.
up like
but
30 shots a night.
and Chris Middleton just
still
sucks
fuck with CJ
ass
McCollum.
at
Yeah,
basketball.
he's a-
My God.
I used to like CJ McCollum. And
I
then
used to love
I
CJ.
used
Portland
to.
CJ was one of my favorite players.
Yeah,
me
nah,
and
but
Ted used to watch
Muscallum
games all the time, dude.
Skillard and Muscallum.
then he
Yeah, those
became
were our
like the
boys.
head of the fucking Players Association, and he's
And he
scum.
ruined the Celtics.
Yeah, he-
fucking piece of
he
shit.
ruined the
He
league.
implemented like the apron and shit,
Yeah.
right?
You
Is
can't do
he the one who?
65 games.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta play them all. Fucking CJ McCollum can't even play fucking 65
Well,
games. The fuck
yeah,
is
fuck
Now
going
there's
on?
no middle class in the NBA. I heard some guys talking about a
Yeah.
little bit off topic. Some guys talking about you're either a star or you're a fucking min.
Yep.
And it's
Yep.
like there's no,
Yep.
which is must be fucking weird for everyone, for GMs, for players, or
Bro, the
I know, because you
AFNs
can't really like tell a player you want to keep them because
Yeah.
like it's like we want you, but we're not offering you $50 million a year. So like, would you take 15? And they're like, no, fuck you. I'll go get 20 from the Warrior or from the Wizards. And they're like, all right, my bad, but like,
That's all we got.
it's such a shit situation.
Fuck you.
I
The
know.
8th man on the roster is asking
That's
for
why when we
starter
won the
money.
chip, like extending Drew Holiday to the money he got at his age is like fucking unbelievable
Bulls.
But
Was it like a
we won a
4-year
chip,
deal
and
too?
like Drew is such a good player that we're like, we want you to stay, so we're going to offer you this fucking bag.
Yeah.
Even though like at this point in your career, you probably should not be making this much fucking money.
It was the amount of years. It was like a 4-year
It's a
deal,
4-year,
right?
yeah,
You
you
should
would
put him on a
expect-
2-year deal.
But again, that comes into players' minds too. It's like, well, if you really liked me, you'd want to keep me around until I retire. So like, you can give me 4, and then it's like that negotiation is so fucked. Like it's so custom. But
It's hard for me to keep up with that shit.
yeah,
But yeah, that's about all I had on the Wizards. We actually talked way more than I thought we fucking would have.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good
Yeah.
conversation
Yeah.
on them. Last team was the Grizzlies, and I have 3 players to highlight on the Grizzlies. Aldama, he's gonna be on my Hooper Supers list.
Yeah,
that guy's a
that's
fucking bucket.
He's
Every
scum.
time he comes into the game, he goes the fuck off. Whether it's off the bench, starting, he goes the fuck off. Aldama's always impressive every time I watch him. They had 20 points.
Yep.
His recent game.
He tricked my dog.
Bill was telling me about this guy, Cedric Coward.
the rookie.
Yeah, the rookie. Apparently, from what Bill was telling me, he's been very good. I looked at some of his numbers. He's been pretty consistent. Double digits every game. He's out of a couple 19-point games. Flirting with 20 and stuff. He's been pretty good, considering he's a rookie. And then a guy that I watched in summer league. He played against the Celtics in summer league. Is Spencer, off the bench.
Yeah, they're
young dude. Spencer, money. He's a guy that could be similarly to kind of what I was talking about with Sam Merrill.
Yeah.
Could be in that contemporary with the other spot up catch and shoot guys. But the thing that's interesting about him is he can handle the ball a little bit more than these guys. Like he could just be a catch and shoot guy, but he can handle it a little bit more. So he has more potential to do other shit and have other responsibilities. So, yeah, I mean, obviously the Grizzlies press this week, not fucking
Jesus
great. Obviously
Christ,
it's
yeah.
about Ja and it's about the bullshit, which like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about those things because I think those things are just gonna eventually blow over and Ja will get moved or some shit will happen like that. But in terms of like what the Grizzlies actually have as like pieces going forward, I mean they have a couple decent pieces. I mean it's the NBA, you're always gonna have decent pieces. But
2 wins this week though, which is good for them because they only have 6 on the season. So getting 2 of those
yeah,
this
and they
week.
blew out the Kings. I didn't know
I mean,
that.
absolutely fucking
stomped
violated
the
them.
Kings.
Yeah.
Holy
You
fuck.
look at their roster that game. Santi put up 29.
Yeah,
so your
that-
guy.
yeah.
You also have people like Zach Edey's back now. 4 rebounds for him is kind of
right.
crazy. I know the other game he put up 15 though, which is nice. So he's looking good. Cedric Coward 19.
Williams,
Jackson.
Vince Williams
too.
has been very good.
I
Vince
picked him
Williams.
up in fantasy.
Yeah, he's been playing very solid. And
Fucking
like,
15 assists. I was pissed.
And-
I was like, what the
and this is the
fuck?
thing we're talking
What
about
the fuck
moving
does that
on
mean?
from these guys. You have no Jaren Jackson and you've got no Ja this game, and you're finding a way to blow out Sacramento, and like you're by committee, right? Like you got guys in your team that are getting opportunity,
yeah,
and
just
like
stepping
I'm
up
a
when you need to.
huge fucking Jaren Jackson fan, but that motherfucker can't stay healthy either. And like
Yeah.
there comes a point I feel like injury. I know it's out of people's hands sometimes, but when you're so consistently injured, it's a problem. Like it just is.
Right.
Joel, like I can't fuck with you that much if you're just constantly getting hurt.
Injured all the time.
And this
Do you
team
think
is
these
like
injuries are real though.
it sucks. Huh?
Sometimes I feel like sometimes they're not as.
No,
injured
I
as they
think on
make it
shit
out to
teams,
be.
like I was actually going to bring that up earlier. Like LaMelo's injuries are probably real. Like I don't think anyone fakes an injury, but they're like they give someone more leeway before they rush them back, right? Like
Yeah.
LaMelo, they're like, you're good. Like take some time. Like we're gonna go
Yeah.
tank again, right? Where as a team like the Grizzlies, where you're trying to be competitive, like when Jaren's missing like months at a time because of these injuries, you're like, dude, like Jesus Christ, like.
Makes it
And then he'll come back and
impossible,
hoop his ass off, and I'm like, great. And then he'll get hurt in like
Yeah.
2 weeks, and I'm like, Jesus, I can't
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
defending this. Like it sucks, but.
Really very weird.
Looking at this team, like they need to make moves. I mean, that's just the
Shout
bottom
out
line for
Aldama
them.
though. He's
Yeah,
just
he's-
hooping.
he's a
just
really
hooping
good
through the
player.
bullshit. He's just
Yeah.
hooping.
Yeah.
I
Like-
wanted to shout out
something.
Gigi Jackson too.
Yep,
He
yep.
hasn't gotten the opportunity to shine as much, and he came into the league like pretty praised, pretty high up. I thought his first year, especially in summer league, that he was going to be more of like a part of the Grizzlies like lineups and rotations, but that hasn't happened this season. And I think he needs to get his ass the fuck up out of there.
He doesn't really have. He
fuck him out of
he doesn't
there.
really have the
Fuck
fucking
him out of
leverage to
there.
say I request a trade.
Yeah, I don't
but-
know if he's going in there.
Yeah.
Him and his agent are fucking.
Oh
out
no,
here
I don't think he
swinging
is.
shit.
I don't think he
I don't
will.
know.
But my like
But
Send me to Boston.
get me the fuck out of here.
for him,
fuck do you
for,
think you
my
are,
thing,
dude?
just for him to be
Yeah.
like nice, I don't think it's gonna happen here in Memphis. And
Yeah.
I
He
really
could-
like him.
He could talk about certain things with his agent, but I
Yeah.
don't know if it's gonna be.
I really
his
like
pick of
that
the litter.
motherfucker.
When he's a free agent, he can find somewhere to go.
But yeah,
I think
yeah,
this is his
exactly,
last season
exactly.
anyway. That's why I'm like he needs to
Right.
leave.
I don't know anyone's contracts, if I'm being honest. But I don't know shit for shit about contracts.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my teams. I wanted to approach it a little different.
No, that was sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
I don't know what's going on between you two.
Man,
All right,
I was just looking at
let's
the
talk
standing.
about the Pelicans.
That's what we were looking at. 2 and 15. Jesus
So,
fucking Christ. All right, Bill,
Derek
take it away.
Queen, he is a fucking baller. All
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
so there is a positive.
There
still,
is,
all
yeah.
right? Somewhere I found it, and it's him.
Yeah,
he is
that's
Yeah.
nice.
Trey Murphy.
No, Jeremiah
Trey
Fears,
Murphy
too.
is good. Like I like Jeremiah Fears. Like I like their team. They're shit. I like Messi. Like they have the whole. They're good. What's their record? 2 and
15.
Yeah.
2 and 14.
I love
No,
Trey
2 and 15.
Murphy.
Yeah.
The
He's a
Pelicans only
hooper
won
super.
2 games.
Yeah, they have 2
Yeah,
wins.
no, they're garbage. But
Wow.
I really like the players on their team.
You know,
they got-
I'm
they
like,
got
I
good
can't even
players.
believe this, to be honest.
I like Yves Missy a lot too.
He's had a
Murphy,
really
bro.
shit year though compared to last
So
year.
yeah,
but-
I don't really have much. That's really it.
Damn,
Uh,
Jose too.
yeah.
Yeah, there ain't much to highlight.
Shout out
about
Derek
them.
Queen. That's pretty
Yeah,
much
Derek
it.
Queen
He looks
is
great.
Derek
balling.
Queen, Jeremiah Fears.
You can ship
Zion, go
Zion's
fuck
ass out
yourself.
of there now too. Rebuild around Derek
All
Queen.
right,
I'm over
so
it. But.
the Sacramento Kings, they recently just beat the Nuggets.
Somehow.
By like 8.
Which was they're only their
Russell
4th win of the
Westbrook.
season,
Yeah.
but
He capped.
Russell Westbrook, man.
21, 11, and 6 against the Nuggets, dude.
He showing people he should still be in the NBA, and why were we ever
100%.
questioning it? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
The
What
fuck
were they
are
doing?
people talking? It's
What
Laker
are
fans,
people doing?
bro. Ever since the Lakers stint he had, which wasn't great, admittedly, like can't say he's not a fucking
But he also-
NBA player. He's an MVP.
Bad still.
He played great in Denver
Like,
last year.
Yeah,
And
he
Jokic
averaged
loves him.
30
Like,
still.
He didn't
It's
play
crazy.
that much.
Everyone talked about he's like their favorite teammate.
I don't
Who's played
even.
with him.
Yeah.
I might be in the minority. I don't think Westbrook's time with the Lakers was that bad, man. I think
it's exaggerated.
Yeah,
Listen,
I think what
100%.
happened, like the times that looked bad was really bad.
He had
Like,
low lights.
He had really
Lot of
bad
low
low
lights.
lights. But he still averaged like fucking 17, 6, and
It's
6.
just what happens when you play in a big market and you have a high
Lakers, bro.
expectation.
Yeah.
the other
Lakers.
problem is with that Lakers team, they were so poorly constructed.
Horrible.
I'm gonna be honest. As much as I love LeBron James, Russ and LeBron James do not
Horrible
play
tandem.
for. They do not
Horrible.
match
They
with
don't
each
match
other
well.
at all.
No, that's not
At all.
comparing.
They both.
I don't know who the
LeBron,
fuck
as
looked
good as
at
LeBron
that.
is, should have shooters around him at every chance possible. Because
Yes.
as good of a shooter as LeBron has been, especially like later in his career, he is not the guy that you want shooting like contested 40-foot threes. Like, and so you need someone fucking shooting around him. And when you put Russ around him, that's never been Russ's game.
Yeah.
So what did we think? What do we think was going to happen?
You
And then
know-
you have AD who like refuses to stretch the floor sometimes. And again, we're not. That's just not.
Yeah,
It was such a poorly
it was
constructed
I thought it was
roster.
horrible from day one.
Yeah.
You
And I think you saw that when he went to Denver. Like they have better spacing over there, and they have a player that's more likely to kind of fit with Russ. And he played well in Denver. Looked great in the playoffs
Yeah,
last
the
year.
Clippers too. He looked really good with the Clippers. As soon as he
was
left
hooping.
LA,
Yeah.
there was a very big shift in his game and the way he played,
Mm-hmm.
and he just looked so much more
It
comfortable.
was the Lakers.
And so you
bro.
start to
Lakers
wonder
fans.
if there was some of that. There was rumors in the offseason that he really did not fuck with LeBron James at all,
I
and
saw
you start
that.
to wonder if that was true because
That might
like
have been.
where he's just coming into practice every day and he's like, yeah, "Fuck you! Like I'm tired of all the fake shit you're doing. Like we're losing games. Like what are we doing? Like,
Yeah.
So
And he probably felt like no one's ever going to blame LeBron. No one's ever going to blame. And Westbrook's always had that. When he was in OKC,
yeah.
they're never going to blame Kevin Durant.
Yep.
Westbrook's the scapegoat.
Like he's just a scapegoat to everyone,
he
and
is.
because of his personality, because he doesn't give a fuck, he's gonna wear it. And like I respect that about him. I respect the fuck out of Russell Westbrook. Honestly,
I love Russ.
He
He's one of my
always
favorite
play-
players of all time.
Oh yeah, he always plays 100%, and I think people can you have different opinions on 100%. It could be a bad 100%. 100%. You're just out there fucking running up and down the floor, not doing shit, or it can
Aaron?
be like
Aaron A. Smith.
yeah, Aaron A. Smith, yeah. Or it could be like, when he
Tyus
was in
Jones.
OKC, ass out getting triple doubles. That was his 100%.
never
that I
question
saw.
his effort. That's the
Never.
thing about
No,
Russ.
never.
All these other dudes,
Always.
not everyone, but there's a lot of dudes who are all-star good players. You can question their fucking
Ja
effort on
Morant.
certain
LaMelo
nights.
Ball.
I can question
Ja
him.
Morant,
Yep.
like Westbrook is going to give everything he fucking has every night, and that's why I respect the fuck out of him.
Yeah, he could be 2 for 16 from the field, and he will make a game-winning play at the
Oh
end
yeah,
of the game.
He's
He'll put
diving
it-
into the third.
He'll
row.
shoot that bitch
Like,
16 more times.
Yeah.
Being 2 for 16. And I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart
100%.
mentality.
Which sometimes
Yeah.
loses you games, but you're like, fuck it.
Hey man, fuck it.
Shit, he
you stay
tried.
true to yourself, my boy.
Oh yeah, so now my next team is the Phoenix Suns, and they've been pretty well.
been
Exceeded
pretty good.
what I thought of them so far, to be honest with you. I know they are 2-0 in the Cup, I believe. I don't know if they have a shot of going out. I don't know what their point differential is exactly, but I know that
They definitely have a chance though.
Yeah.
2-0, right?
Yeah, 2-0. They're playing well.
Devin Booker's having the best.
He's
season.
looking
Devin
really
Booker
fucking
is,
good.
Yeah,
The best season of
Playmaking
his
specifically, like his
took a
assist
jump
numbers have
in
been
that.
great.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
really
Not
good.
just scoring anymore.
Yeah, I think playing with Kevin Durant gave him that opportunity to see
another
that,
player,
like,
Colin
he could do more.
Gillespie.
Yeah.
man. I like. He's a good player. Like What do you have? A 26-4 the other day.
Another player
Another
that looks good, but stresses me out and pisses me
And
off
he could
because
shoot. He had 4 threes.
dominating.
Like
no, well he doesn't play there anymore. But another player that plays there who I really like and looks fucking amazing when he plays, but sits out back to backs is Mark fucking Williams, who looks so good when he plays basketball.
Yeah,
but that fucker can't play back to back, so then he takes 2 nights off. And then he comes back and he looks kind of shit. But then he plays a second game consistently and he looks fucking awesome. And then he has to sit out again. It's like,
Did anybody ever?
it's so infuriating.
Did anybody ever find out what his injury was?
I think it was made up.
But
Think
then
it was fake?
he sits out back to backs for
Yeah.
injury management.
So,
So
like-
something's wrong with him. But then he comes
something
out and
is
he
wrong.
hoops. And I'm like,
Because
what
then
is-
LA saw his report and was like, "No, I don't want that motherfucker over here no more."
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me because he looks super solid when he plays.
Maybe it's some behind the scenes shit
Like-
that we don't know
What do you
about.
think? Just Charlotte didn't report about it?
Huh?
I
I
don't know.
guess.
I mean, it
but
has to be something that's just not privy to us.
one player that I want to shout out for the Suns, Dylan Brooks has been really
Dylan
fucking
Brooks
good.
is a
Yeah,
good
he's
pick.
been.
And I know he
He's
gets
a
a lot of
player
shit.
you hate, but you would love on your team.
Oh yeah.
If he was on the Seas,
Yeah.
I would burn
Yeah,
his
he's like-
jersey.
Burn it?
Burn it.
Fuck.
Burn it.
You'd buy it just to burn it?
Yes,
Like, it's
I
not like
would
you've had
buy
this
it.
jersey
I
and you
would,
left.
I would look at this motherfucker's face. Yo, I would buy his jersey on the Seas, right? I would go to the Celtics game, look him in the Yo,
That angle's
Dylan, look!
crazy. That angle's crazy.
Look at his fucking face.
Okay, maybe I might burn it.
There's certain players you
I might
cannot
burn it
talk
too.
to him
Team
about,
burning.
though.
Team burning.
Team burning.
Little
We're going to
bonfire.
team burn. You guys want to join the pod burn?
All right.
I like
Shit
Dylan
jerseys.
Brooks.
I don't like you.
The Phoenix Suns.
He's averaging 21 this year, by the way.
Yeah, he's balling.
He's been hooping.
21 back to the bank is what he can do, huh? Get out of here.
And Royce O'Neal's having a good year. They're just a fun team to watch
Yeah,
right
no,
now. They're playing well.
solid. But the next team I'll talk about is the Bucks, who since Giannis has been out, they haven't really been.
Ryan Rollins?
He's really no. They have bright spots for
That
sure. They
nigga's
just haven't been
dirty.
winning games.
Yeah,
Yeah, we watched the game he got injured, too.
yeah,
right,
no.
Giannis?
They
was
went
the
0-3
Cavs.
on the week.
Yeah.
They lost to the Cavs.
He got
they
hurt
lost
against
to
the
the
Cavs.
Donovan Mitchell
Sixers
was-
and to the Pistons.
Oh, my God. Donovan Mitchell was
All
going
good
crazy.
Yeah, I
So-
think Giannis pulled his
All good
groin.
teams to be
I don't know how long he'll be out for, but it's a little.
I think they said a few weeks. I
Yeah,
think,
I
which
think it's
sucks.
Groins are. It
I think it's a
sucks.
while, like a month, no?
Yeah, it was a
Groins are
while.
horrible.
But yeah, shout out Ryan Rollins. 32 and 14 and 6 last night.
Yeah, he
so
is-
and the loss
Jesus,
to the.
that'll drop his ass.
I think we talked about it too in the beginning of the
He might win most improved.
like the first
Might be,
podcast episode. I think we had said that if Giannis isn't playing, like he's injured, this team is not going to be
Yeah.
No, they're gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like looking at the roster
Horrible.
right now. That looks fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
it's really bad.
Ryan Rollins makes it look better.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If you take this team on paper, looking at this roster, I think that the Wizards have better players.
I agree.
As crazy as
I
that
agree.
sounds.
I could agree with that.
As like
Yeah.
insane as that sounds. Like
I s-
Miles Turner would be the best player I would say out of all of the
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah.
Looking at
Him or Sarr.
pages, I'd be like, yeah, I might take the Wizards low key.
Oh, I think the
Yeah.
Pelicans.
Like it's
it's
crazy.
bad.
I
Like
think the Pelicans got a better roster.
oh, the Pelicans
than
for
this.
sure, dude. They suck though.
They
But
are.
They definitely have a better
Yeah.
roster.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Crazy.
They have a crazy roster.
It's
honestly.
insane.
Like, Trey
Jeremiah
Murphy.
Fears would be Michael Jordan on that team.
All right. Let's not.
My next team is the Miami Heat.
Mine.
They won the other day without Bam,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, they're just really good.
Yeah, it's so
Eric
fucking
Spoelstra,
annoying,
like
dude.
he's shown why he's been a coach the last how many years now? Like
Probably like
Fucking
20.
forever.
Yeah.
15, 20.
15. Like holy shit.
Probably like assistants for 20 or something. But yeah.
Yeah, no, they're always.
This is so annoying. I thought this was gonna be the year they were shit. I thought for sure.
Yeah, no.
I mean, they skull fucked the
No.
the Bulls in the play-in game the other night. Like, absolutely, just like
They're
bent
just-
them over.
All
and
right,
spanked
all
them.
right, all right, all right, all right. Let's not take it
Oh,
too
they
far
did,
now.
bro.
We're gonna.
It
Okay,
was-
Liam. It
yeah,
doesn't.
That was
It was-
Liam's team.
it was a
That was
skull
Liam's
fight.
It was
team.
my
He can
team.
say it.
Matas, 19 minutes.
6 points.
6
He got-
points.
he
That was a cool game.
That nigga's.
I thought he got
Ah!
I don't give a fuck what he did. He was shit.
They bounced back.
Ao was
but,
naked though.
Only good player. Yeah, the rest of the team
Ayo?
is horrible. You look at Miami side. Kelly Ware put up 20 and
Oh, Bam was
14
back
on
that
him.
game, though.
Bam played this game. Yeah.
They just had double figures from everyone.
Davion
What the shit?
Mitchell's the player I want to shout out. His
Davion
playmaking
Mitchell.
has been fucking unreal.
He is
but,
really good. And defensively, you know what you're
That
getting.
Fontucci
Norman
guy is
Powell,
fucking
too. Like,
pissed.
having Norman
Fontecchio?
Powell there,
Fine Tucci. So
Fontuccio.
they're just fucking good.
Best money.
that Fontucci guy is looking pretty good over
Yeah, and the
there.
Pistons are my final team. They played back-to-back
Shit. Yeah. Holy fuck.
Monday and Tuesday and really didn't play for a while. But they were without Cade on Monday, I believe.
Yeah,
And they
one
still
of the games
Yeah.
They beat the Bucks yesterday again. Bucks are shit, but
Who's
what
that
a
kid I
what a
picked up,
game.
Liam? In fantasy.
Denise Jenkins.
Sarah
Okay, never
Thompson
mind.
fucking.
However,
sucks.
he's taken a step back because Jaden Ivey is back now, and so
yeah.
is someone else just came. Who else came back for them?
Cade.
No, Cade played all week.
No, Cade
Cade
missed
was
the
out
game.
Monday.
Oh, he was out Monday. He played the rest of the week though. Oh, Tobias Harris.
Oh, yeah,
He was out for a little bit too. but
18 points.
They
first
got
game
they
back?
got people back.
Karis LeVert
Wow.
and Duncan Robinson have been great
Sleepers.
pickups.
Duncan Robinson's
Yeah.
been great.
Paul
Great
Reed, too. Didn't he have
pickups.
a crazy game?
B-ball Paul
recently?
had a fucking crazy
B-ball
game.
Paul.
Yeah, B-ball Paul.
That's crazy.
They're on what a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah.
Something
Are
like
they a
that.
contender? I said at the beginning
Yes,
of the year
yes,
they
yeah.
could be a contender.
Yeah,
They
I
are.
think
At
I
this
think
point,
they'll
they're-
stay at the
yeah,
top
they
of the East for the
And
season.
Like
they're a team I think to watch out for at the deadline too, because I think they know that
They
they're
can still-
they're a piece away from the contending. And so a player in my opinion, as someone like who's done so many 2K rebuilds and shit, and like really like the business side of the NBA sometimes, like I think a player to watch out to get moved is Jaden Ivey. I think K's come into his own as this superstar player, and Jaden Ivey's a really, really good basketball
I
player.
think a team would be.
And I think a team would be
depending.
willing to bite on him, and you
What
could
was
maybe
his
get something back
injury?
for.
Do you remember?
I don't know
Tore
if he's back
something.
now. So
Tore something.
He only played
Yeah.
one game with them, and they were on that streak. before
Yeah.
that,
yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think Jaden Ivey, like we've talked about how Trae Young
Shout out
and like
Purdue.
all of them have run their course and on their team that they've been on. I think Jaden Ivey's been on this team long enough and hasn't really
He's been
made
hurt
an
a lot, though,
impact
too.
anywhere. Like he's good. We've
He
seen.
was
Yeah.
starting to last year.
Yeah,
but
we've
then he
seen
got-
Broke his
flashes.
legs.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was like the beginning, of course.
We've
very
seen
rough.
flashes, and even before that, I saw flashes. I thought he was gonna be a really good player for Detroit, but then injuries was a big part of why he wasn't playing much. And
And he just came back.
yeah, same thing we talked about. I forgot what was his name, but the fucking making a mistake and then getting subbed out. Rob Dillingham.
yes,
He's in that same boat.
Yeah.
right now,
I still
too.
think Duran's taken.
I think Duran's an all-star this year.
Biggest
Oh,
Duran
yeah,
is an
Duran's
all-star.
an
out of everyone on the
all-star.
team.
Duran's
One of the best
insane.
rebounders in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's scoring.
Bro, he can put the
Insane.
ball on the
How old is
floor.
he? Like
He can
21?
dribble.
Yeah.
He's young as fuck. Yeah, he might even be 20. I don't even know. He's
He's
very
one
young.
big motherfucker too. He'll body the shit out of somebody.
yeah.
Actually, I think he is 20. I think he's really young. Let's see. Where's his age? Am I hammered?
Look up, put fucking age in there.
Just type 8.
22.
There we go.
Um,
AGE.
but I mean, yeah, they're super good. And I thought losing Malik Beasley was going to be a big hit to them, but you have guys like Duncan Robinson
Yeah,
come in and just
Robinson
kind of pick
stepped
that.
right
in.
Yeah,
Got a
and so-
discount version, really.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy right there, Ronald Holland. He's really good.
He's
too.
ass.
No, well,
No,
yeah, he's
he's
had a
not.
bad game. But
No, he's had a
very
bad
good for
year.
their team.
He's not good.
Bad year. He's
No,
good
he
for
was
their
really
team.
good, though.
He
I
was
was
very
high on
good
him
for their
coming out of
team.
the draft.
His
He
stats are
definitely
not
has
going
been
to say that.
disappointed. He's been a
He
little
comes off the
disappointing
bench,
for-
79%. It's a
He
little
comes
crazy.
off the bench, okay?
He's a little
That's his
disappointing.
standout
for
game.
sure.
This season, yes, but he has been playing. He's
Okay,
been
14.
playing well. He's
Tied
supposed
for
to have a
it,
good
wouldn't
game.
I'm trying to be with you because I fuck with the Pistons heavy, but
I fuck with him, bro.
Defensively,
Nah,
he's pretty
was
solid.
really
fuck
good
with you.
coming out of the draft.
Fuck with you.
doesn't show on the pod, but I do.
Nah,
fuck
but
with
he's
you.
gonna be nice, brother. I promise. Not okay. He'll be good. He'll be a good
Yeah,
basketball player.
I don't think he's that good.
So when
Liam
he's
is
a,
like, I'm not saying it, but
when he's a
fuck
good
this
basketball
guy.
player, Liam,
I got
you need to
ho- I
put
got
your dick
hope
on
for
the
him.
table and cut the tip off.
That's fine. I'll do that.
Okay.
His name's Ron.
On pod.
Good thing we can compromise.
Yeah, that's why we work so well together.
Yeah, shout out Detroit though. They
Yeah.
are top of the East right now. They're looking
Yeah.
fucking solid. So
Shout out to Ronald Holland.
I was questioning at the beginning of the year if they were going to take that leap, and they have taken that fucking leap,
Yep.
bro. They've taken that.
14 and 2
fucking
is insane.
Jeez.
12-game winning streak. It's
They
them
got a
and
pretty
the,
good gap
leap.
right now.
them and the Thunder.
Really good.
Standing above everybody else right now.
The
in
Lakers
the
are
league.
third.
Yeah, they're playing well.
Wow.
Luka's
They've
been
been
hooping.
hooping.
But yeah, interesting week. Pretty much, I feel like most of the teams we covered beat the teams they should have beat, aside from the Celtics who lost to the Nets because they suck.
Shit on. That was bad.
But everybody else, I feel like beat teams they probably should have won. There wasn't any crazy upsets this week. It was
Yeah,
pretty-
Nuggets losing to the
Nuggets,
Kings was
Nuggets,
pretty
Kings.
True. Yeah, that's a big
Nuggets
one.
threw that game away
Yeah.
at the end, but
The Bulls beat someone too, right? Who was
Bulls
that?
beat the Nuggets too.
Didn't the
Actually,
Suns
so.
beat someone that they weren't supposed
The
to?
Suns beat the
Suns
Wolves
beat
by
the Wolves.
one.
The Suns beat the Wolves. I mean,
At this
they,
point of
But
the
the way,
season,
but the way they're
wise,
playing, like I don't know, like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even consider that an upset because the Phoenix they've been playing good.
but yeah, no, it was
yeah.
good games this week. That last Sunday, that shit was so live. So many overtime games.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So,
All right.
yeah.
I don't have a game planned. We could run some shit, if we want to. Hold on. Let's see.
Get something quick in.
Yeah,
Something.
let's.
Let's go run King of the Court.
Oh, what the fuck?
be down.
That'd be nuts.
I got my shoes in the car. Got a ball in the car. Pump
I
in
would
the car.
throw up. I think I'm still hungover from last night.
I'm gonna be so out of shape when we play again. I'm gonna be so.
I'm gonna
out of
fucking
shape.
vomit, bro.
I haven't done any physical exercising.
If it has to go on the pod too, I will vomit. Can we cut that out if I vomit?
We'll cut it out.
Oh, that's actually the thumbnail.
We're gonna cut right to that actually.
This wood projectile vomiting, 45-degree angle.
Put that motherfucker at a
Motherfucker at
45.
45.
Oh, that was good.
All right, we're gonna try this again. Last time we tried this, the podcast had
Gotta
no
make us
volume,
lost
so
over
no
there.
one's,
I don't think
no
I ever
one's
made it
seen
on,
it.
right?
We
We never
had
made it
Jordan.
on because there was no volume. So
R.I.P.
we got a website here. I'm honestly, I'll put it on actually and pray to God it works. And if it doesn't, this part's getting cut out of the podcast. So let's do it. Let's do an outro really quick now, just for fun. Thanks for watching. It says it's still picking up, so I'm assuming we're good. I'm gonna just
What is
breeze
it not
past
picking up?
The mic. I was just making sure. But,
Okay.
all right, we're gonna do a all time,
Why'd you zoom out?
or we could do current. What would you guys prefer, all time or current drafts? I'll let you guys pick because you guys
What
are the
was
ones
it?
playing.
All time or current?
All time or current?
I'll do current.
Yeah, current.
Not this week, Liam, but one of these weeks, someone else has to proctor it. And
Oh,
you fucking
I'm
gotta-
so
you gotta
down. No,
jump in.
I'm down. All right.
You got to.
All right, I'm down.
You got to.
I'm
One of these,
down.
not this week, but maybe next week.
Next week I'm down.
Yeah,
now.
we'll do
I'll-
current.
We'll do something.
Yeah,
Current?
Current.
Let's
yeah.
do current. Let's get freaky.
Depends on
Like
how
Rick
freaking
and
sounded-
Morty.
sounded
Let's get.
mildly zesty on that. But all right. All right.
Only zesty.
We'll do 2v2. Let's switch it up though. Let's do the ends. We'll do Beans
Bill?
and Bill are on the same team.
Bird?
Me and Wood.
Bird, we gonna
Oh,
slap
Bird
these
and Wood.
niggas
Yeah,
up,
Bird
Bird.
and Wood, they don't know.
Nah,
Gotta
we
bring
gonna
them
slap
back.
these
All right.
niggas up,
We gotta
Bird.
bring
All
them
right.
back.
All right, me and Bill always go first. One way or the other, so they can go first.
Oh,
Oh, bet.
they're
Oh,
deferred.
He's
oh.
talking kind of
bad.
spicy.
Shit.
What are you talking
All
about
right.
spicy?
All right.
All right. So
Did we get two?
we're gonna go random team here. Okay, there's a button here. You guys can't see on the screen because we're blocking it. I don't.
This
really care,
is
though.
all
We'll
time,
cover
right?
this.
It's current.
Current.
It's current. Okay.
All right, so Bird and Wood, you guys are teammate. Here we go. Random team. You guys get the Houston Rockets.
This is tough. It's,
Yeah,
it's
there's
between
like
two
four
players.
Well, a man, KD,
Could be worse.
Alfred. What are you thinking?
My initial thought was Kevin Durant.
So was mine.
Okay, you want to go with Kevin Durant? Segun, though, it's like Segun's going to be around longer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but
And this
Kevin
is
Durant is Kevin Durant.
Who's the best player this season?
Reed Shepard
on
pretty
the,
good.
On the, Reed Shepard. On the Rockets.
Yeah, as of right
Tari
now,
Easton's
probably
pretty
Sagan.
solid.
Probably Sengun, yeah.
Fred VanVleet. I mean,
But we also don't know who else we have a chance
He's
to
our
pick up.
competition. We don't need to listen to it.
Yeah, you're right. We also don't know who else, like, what other team we'd get
Yeah.
next. Like, what if we find, like, the
Ime
Nuggets?
Udoka's
Yeah,
pretty
it
solid.
could be crazy. I think Kevin. Are we gonna find another center? Probably. I think we go KD.
Yeah, I think we go KD.
Yeah, I think KD's safe. KD's the same.
3 or 4.
Three.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. See, we were in
Yeah,
sync.
yeah. I like that
Fucking
one.
Sync. Bird and Wood in this bitch.
Let these niggas know.
All right.
Look at his
Beans
name.
and
Look at that
Bill.
Beautiful name.
The Clippers.
yeah,
Harden.
Harden.
Y'all know on Kawhi? John
Yeah,
Collins?
yeah.
Are you 1 or you're 2?
Zubac?
Because he's played both.
Zubac?
You want him at 1 or 2?
Y'all don't want Zubac?
Chris Dunn?
Probably one, right?
Yeah, he's a nasty point guard. That's cool with that.
They said Chris Paul, Liam. What are you doing?
You're right. My bad. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that. Chris Paul's retiring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he is retired.
We kind of figured he would.
My favorite
What a
point
go.
guard of
Barely
all
playing,
time.
but
It's really
All
sad.
right, we got Sack.
you guys got Sacktown.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, you got players there. You
We
can-
got some good players there. I mean, we
got the
Sabonis,
center.
go
DeMar.
Sabonis, DeMar, Levine.
Levine's actually pretty good too.
I think it's Sabonis or Levine.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like. I think we have a better we have a better chance at finding a
Too
guard.
gang shit.
we
One
got
day
a
we'll
we
get
got a
that.
better chance at finding another guard, I think, than another center. I mean,
You
but we
think we
just
rock
got,
with Sabonis?
yeah, I think we rock
Yeah, I
with
think we're doing
Sabonis.
Sabonis.
That's the right call in my opinion. I would have done the same.
Yeah,
That's what I would have done.
That's my
Yeah,
dog.
that's my
All right.
that's my dog.
Beans and Bill. Dallas.
AD.
AD.
That nigga's not playing. He's not playing.
injured
We're
right now?
we're counting like full if they were
Well,
healthy.
technically Sabonis.
He's not like out for the year.
Oh, okay. So
So y'all are in
I
the
guess we'll go
sheets.
AD.
Yeah.
AD.
Y'all are in the
Well,
sheets
no,
with
like
the
if
commissioner.
you get Tatum, I probably wouldn't have allowed it
at
because
the
he's
4?
out for the season. Like AD's probably
or
You want
five.
him, where do you
Tatum
want
might
him?
come back this season.
he's fucked.
He
You
has
think we're
a
not gonna
lot
get
of-
another big.
I'll go whatever you want.
I'll go 4.
All right. I'm
80
cool
at the 4.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all niggas are ass.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. 80 and James Harden's kind of nuts.
Yeah, it is. But AD's not
And then
playing
his team
anyway.
is too, though.
He's injured.
You guys get Toronto.
Toronto's a weird one.
Yeah.
You guys have good options. Over
I like Scotty Barnes.
I like Barnes. I like Ingram.
What if we did something hammered?
We'll also allow.
What is that?
We'll do 6-man this
Quigley?
week.
there. We're doing 6.
We'll do 6-man this week too. So if you like
what if
somebody,
we
you
put
put him on the
Barrett?
6.
What if we put Scotty Barnes at point guard?
We could, or we could have RJ Barrett off the bench because he's going to be one of the better 6 men if you wanted to do
Yeah.
some remix.
Or we
shit.
could have Brandon Ingram off the bench too.
Wait, can we have anyone? Does it have to be a bench player off the bench? Or
Let's
does
make that rule right now. Do you want the 6-man position to have to be someone that comes off the bench primarily to make it more fair, or do you want to just put anybody on the bench? Like your last pick, you can just pick.
It
Like,
doesn't
you
matter
pick,
to
Liam.
me.
You pick.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
the one
you're
not doing
commissioner,
it.
brother.
uh,
You made the rule about
let's
the
make it
injured
fun.
people.
Let's pick you have to pick a bench player for your 6-man.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if that's the case, RJ Barrett's a pretty fucking good bench player.
Does
He
RJ
is.
Barrett start,
And I
though?
think we could find better players to
RJ
go.
Barrett starts.
RJ
He
Barrett
starts?
starts.
I
think
thought he
so.
came off the bench.
I think they start him. I
Oh,
think
he
might
starts
sit.
now?
I think it's
thought he
quickly
came off the
Barrett,
bench.
Barnes, Ingram, Podol. I think.
Oh, okay.
That's
That makes
okay.
sense. All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay. All right, so maybe not.
the whole
the whole shit.
You take Jamal Sheed.
I don't want that nigga.
Yeah, I don't blame
We
you.
could take like Grady Dick off the bench, but
Yeah, but he's shit. We can find a better 6-man.
bench player. We could go Ingram at
Shout
like
out
the
Jamal
2.
Sheed.
It's a good shout.
Or we
though.
could go Barnes at the 2.
I'll do either one of those. I'm fine with that.
Um,
It could be up to you. I'll do Barnes or Ingram. I'm fine with either one.
let's do Barnes because we already have KD and Ingram, and KD are very similar.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Scotty
like
Barnes
that.
at the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that pick. I would have picked him too.
Matt Barnes.
I like that right there. You know I like that.
Yeah, you know what I
All right, back to Beans and Bill. Philly.
Tyrese.
yeah, I put Maxey at the 2.
Fuck. That
Damn.
backcourt's getting torched defensively, but
Who?
my God, they are hooping.
Oh. We got Scotty guarding fucking Tyrese. Could be all right. Scotty's 6'8".
Brother, that's what I
He's
said.
getting bucketed.
I meant defense.
New
Oh, no,
York.
us on defense.
All right, you guys get the Knicks.
Oh, and it's both of our positions. Like we could do Cat or we could do Brunson.
Yeah.
Like
I might rather do Cat.
I might rather do Brunson just because Brunson's gonna be playing with the trees, bro.
You right.
Like
That's
this is gonna be
very
a
good
big
point.
ass team.
Yeah. I like that.
Regardless.
I like that. We can do Brunson.
All right, we can rock with Brunson.
Throw that brother.
I
at
would
the
have
point.
picked Brunson too. I thought
Yeah.
Cat was going to be a fumble there. Jalen Brunson at the.
I'm
this
just looking
team's
at
nice
who's
as
gonna
fuck,
guard
man.
AD. These
OKC.
niggas is getting fucking
fuck,
OKC,
bro.
Dallas.
I mean,
Yo, there's something you guys can. I'm not going to say it, but
Don't fucking say
I'm
shit,
not going to say
Liam.
shit.
Mamu Kalashvili.
We could
Jay Mitchell.
We could put Chet at the 5.
I was gonna say Chet's. Who's their 6-man?
Shet Holmgren.
I mean, their bench has been weird this year because J-Dub's been
Shout out Chet.
hurt,
He's
but
been
like they have
hooping.
Isaiah
Mitchell.
Joe, AJ Mitchell, Casey
they
Wallace.
got some
who's
good
gonna
role
still
players.
play,
Lou
but-
Dort.
Lou Dort starts.
This
though,
is
I think.
colluding.
Yeah.
This is
What
colluding.
the fuck are you doing, Liam?
Sorry.
God damn it. You're giving him AD.
Take
You're
big.
helping
You
him
could
with
have
people.
the big Jalen Williams. His bum ass.
Chet at the 5.
I don't want
Or
to see
you
us
want
winning,
Shea
bro. I
and
don't want to
Rizzo.
see us winning, bro.
It's all right, Bird. If we play this in 2K,
Can we get away
belt
with
to
Shea?
Better
ass.
bust Bill's ass in 2K.
I will.
Belt
Games.
to ass.
I'm gonna say no, but I'll defer that to your teammates if they want you to do that.
Do
So
what?
we can't pick Shea at the 3. It's okay if not.
You're going to put Shea at the 3?
He's getting torched by
Yeah,
KD,
I,
but
I was gonna say Chet at the 5.
I'm cool with
That's
Chet
my
too. That
opinion.
if
Put Chet at the
positionally we have. To
If
yeah,
you
that-
put that motherfucker at the 3.
Yeah, we were
Oh
gonna-
my God.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
was originally I wanted
AD
Chet.
and Chet together is
Yeah.
fucking insane. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, that is nuts.
You know what's crazy? This team still wouldn't win a ring.
You guys get
against me in 2K.
Portland.
Portland. So
There's only
Klingen, Advia.
Okay.
That's it. There's like one obvious option here.
I feel like we have to do
I
obvious.
feel like
Scoot
we gotta do
Henderson
Advia.
as my 6th man.
What position does Advia play? Does he play 3?
3-4.
Plays
I think
3-4.
he plays
Okay.
the
Who's
four
the
for
6th
them.
man on
Oh,
that
my
team?
bad.
Shaden Sharp's not.
Fuck.
No, he starts.
Yeah.
6-man.
Yeah, I think we got to go Advia.
We could do Drew off the bench.
Drew
He
starts.
Could do Drew off the bench.
Fuck.
Drew starts though. Drew's a bucket.
I'm trying to get a bench player from
Scoot.
Portland.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd find. No, don't fucking Scoot Henderson. He's garbage. You gave these niggas Jalen Williams. You're telling me Scoot?
Time Lord.
That's actually not bad.
That wouldn't be bad.
That would not.
I
be
think
bad.
we go Advia.
All right, let's do Avia.
Scoop.
I think you're missing that.
Yo,
Scoot
Beans.
here.
Yo, Vince. I don't want to hear shit
I
about
really think
Scoot.
you guys are fumbling the bag and
Let's
picking
get the
Scoot
C's
Henderson.
right
there.
here.
Yeah.
Washington
Okay,
Wizards.
we're taking their 6-man.
Keontae George.
You don't want Keyshawn George? Who's a 6th man?
I don't care.
Who
Corey
is it?
Kispert.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Is CJ McCollum off the bench?
Anybody.
McCollum
No, he
starting or off
starts.
the
He
bench?
starts. He starts.
I think-
He
Do you know
starts.
Liam off the top of your head?
I
CJ
don't. Off the
McCollum
top of my
He
head,
has
I
to
don't.
start.
There's no shot CJ McCollum.
He might come off the bench. No, he might.
In Washington.
Could have picked a word.
In
that-
Corey
Washington?
Kispert.
Yeah.
Corey Kispert.
I like Corey
Who's
Kispert.
the other guy? Bob Carrington?
Where the hell?
What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just like saying.
I'm just saying shit, bro.
Let's see here.
I think CJ might come off
Bob
the bench.
Carrington. comes off
Bob
the bench.
Carrington. You want to have him 6th man? Fuck it.
He's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
All
just-
right, Bob Carrington.
He's having a
I think we
horrible
get better
year.
small forward. Surely, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Cleveland Cavaliers,
Cleveland.
your 6th man. There's some good players over there. You can take off
there's
the
a
bench.
handful of players.
That's actually a good team to get a 6th man for. I got one in
How?
mind. but-
Is DeAndre Hunter off the bench?
That's what I was just
no.
about to ask.
Yeah, he might be. Or Merrill might
It's
be on the
Merrill.
bench.
Well, Merrill's starting late.
Merrill's been
I
starting.
think they
No,
both have been.
Hunter starts.
He's averaging 18. He
When,
has to
when they're
start.
fully healthy, he would start because they start DG, Donovan, him at the 3, I think.
I'm not sure.
They traded Okoro, so he starts for them. When they had Okoro, he was coming off the bench.
But as of right now, they're both starting, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. We got Cleveland.
I got a player I
Let me
like
take
off
a
the bench
look
for them.
at who started for them last game? I just want to see who comes off the bench.
They got Lonzo, Dean Wade,
Oh, I forgot. that
Larry
one, bro.
Nance,
Proctor, right?
Proctor is really good.
Proctor. Damn, they're bent. Actually, they got a pretty shit. team.
Tyson, Jalen Tyson,
I think we're gonna have to do Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I think so.
right?
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should tweak
I think Alonzo Ball will probably be your guys' best. bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lonzo Ball's probably the best bet.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Lonzo's having a good year. He's all
Huh?
right. He's all right.
Yeah.
I like that as a 6 man. All right, and you
And-
guys get the Boston Celtics
Jaylen
for your
Brown,
3.
right there.
Fuck, what a last
Thank
second
God.
pull.
Bill, we gonna play.
Shit.
Bill, we gonna play this in 2K. You want to tell the people what happened last time we played 2K?
I think let's.
People don't need to know that.
We're gonna hypothetically go through this right now. I know it's your team, but we're gonna be kind of biased. Let's go through. As a player right now, Jalen Brunson or James Harden?
Jalen Brunson.
I think
Jalen
Jalen Brunson's
Brunson.
better.
Yeah,
Jalen Brunson's gonna be better longer.
Yeah,
James Harden don't
I'd
got
go
much
with
time.
Brunson.
Yeah.
Brunson's better.
Barnes or Maxey?
Max-
I'm going
Maxey.
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 All right, so you guys are 1-1. Katie or JB? I'm taking
Okay.
Jalen.
I'm taking
Kevin Brown
Kevin.
this year.
I'm taking
I'm
Kevin
taking Kevin
Durant.
Durant.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I took Jalen, so I tie break it. So I'm
Yeah.
giving it to Team B. Denny or AD? I'm giving it to Denny this season. As
giving
crazy
it
as
to
that
I'd also
sounds.
give it to
Yeah.
Dame.
No,
AD
no,
hasn't
not-
played a
not
fucking
crazy at all.
game.
I'm depressed about it. But
All right, so
Yeah.
2-2. Sabonis or Chet? That is a tough
Chet's
one.
more available. Chet's more consistent.
What are you
Fuck it,
talking
Thunder
about?
are naked.
I don't know about that.
So Chet was the first person out
How many games did
about
Chet
that.
miss compared to?
this season.
Yeah.
This season more.
Did Chet miss more games?
Yes, Chet's missed more games than Sabonis.
No, he has not.
I wouldn't say more. I think it's
You don't
more.
think more?
Than Sabonis?
No, no.
So
Chet
You're
missed like
tripping.
2
I
weeks.
don't know.
I
I'm
have
not gonna
Sabonis in
front
2
like I
fantasy
know.
leagues. He does not.
I have
I'm
Sabonis.
throwing injury out the window because I think they're both.
I think
they-
Sabonis does more.
I also think Sabonis does more. Sabonis has more on his plate to deal with as well.
Yeah, I think Sabonis does more.
Chet plays
I-
defense.
Yeah, but if you put Chet on the Kings, what is Chet gonna do? Is he gonna play better than Sabonis?
I could say about the same. I can argue about the same.
I don't
would
see
argue
better,
about the
though.
same, too.
I
I don't
could
see
see more
better.
scoring. Not as much playmaking for sure.
Yeah, 'cause
Sabonis is
he's-
a better playmaker for sure.
and a better rebounder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chet's a better defender, better outside shooter, better on the ball, the handling.
Sabonis
still, I
can
think.
shoot.
No, he can't.
Better, not as good as Chet.
Not
Not as
Not
good
as
as
good
Chet,
as
but he can
Chet.
shoot.
No,
There's
he
no,
can't.
no, he
That's
can't.
not the argument.
Brother,
He shoots now.
Midi,
he
though.
barely shoots threes.
His midi though is
He can-
pissed.
I
think
wasn't
it's a
talking.
fair-
I'm not
I-
talking about
midi.
threes. Talking about shooting.
Midi
I think
is
it's
pissed.
close. I
I
think
was
it's
talking
very
about- it
close.
is close.
Definitely the closest.
I was talking about shooting. I
got
don't care about the
Sabonis,
threes.
I mean,
He
I
be shooting,
consider
though.
that shooting almost. I don't know.
Is mid-range not a jump shot?
Sabonis one of the best.
He doesn't
He's
really
debatably the best
shoot
rebounder in the
middies,
NBA.
though.
Yeah,
Who though?
he got rebounding for sure. He's good.
I think Chet will probably beat him stat
Shirt?
wise.
Shirt hunger.
That was heinous.
Oh no.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool. I got
I got
all
Sabonis
day.
as well.
Yeah,
If we're
58% from the field
We're going
too.
off stats. Sabonis.
He's shooting 50% from the field,
He's
36%
shooting better
from
the
three.
field, better from
Shooting better
three,
from the field and three.
I still got
more
Sabonis.
points
And free
just
throw
less
line.
rebounds. I bet more blocks too.
Yeah, that's tough. I
It's close.
yeah,
I would.
I'm gonna lean.
In this game, today's NBA, I'm taking Chet.
I
Sorry.
think
I'm
Chet's
taking
probably
Sabonis.
better.
If I wanted
I
a
agree,
player
Bert.
today, I'm going Chet. Unfortunately, but however, 6-man, I'm going Lonzo this season over Bub Carrington.
Yeah,
so you guys,
100%.
it's
That
like a
would-
draw.
that
It's a
would be-
draw.
I think we
It's 3v3.
just tied anyway.
Yeah, this would be a fire fucking.
Well, the only way
game.
to do it now, you gotta play some 2K.
No, I was going for ass naked 30s, but
Oh, we can do that too.
okay.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Yeah,
get
right.
it.
Let's do 45 instead. Actually.
Fuck.
It's
All
gonna
right.
be crazy.
And on that note, we will be ending our 5th episode of the Foul
a
English
good one.
podcast.
Hit
Thank
the
you guys.
fucking like
gang,
button.
gang,
Hit
gang.
that subscribe button. You fucking see
Leave
it.
some fucking comments, my niggas.
Come on
Leave
now.
some comments.
Bird and wood, bitch.
I'm gonna answer all of them. I swear. I'll answer you.
He means
Stay
it.
safe.
though.
Stay hydrated, yo.
Thank
Drink
you guys
some water
for
right
watching.
now.
We will be back next week for episode 6. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Happy
Subscribe,
Thanksgiving.
like
Get
it.
drunk on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right. Peace. Thank you guys.
Oh.